same team.
Is Push at? Are we ready?
Yeah, I think my mic is down. Check. Oh no, it's back now. Okay. Sorry.
Word life.
She was just mic checking.
1312.
773.
Check.
Yeah.
What is it? 630?
From the 630 to the 847.
Yep. Nobody says 847.
Somebody in Elgin does.
Exactly.
Do we count those people?
No, because those are the main ones who claim Chicago and they only come here for Cubs games.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Do they come here for Cubs games? Like
once a year.
And Lollapalooza.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on, we're Chicagoans. No, you're not.
You're not.
yeah,
Far from it.
Sure.
Yo.
I think we're back.
For real.
I
Like
think
we
went-
never left. What's up with y'all?
Yes, sir.
And we're welcomed in the suburbs.
So Berwin. Spinguli.
Hey yo, rolling right into it. Fly Nerd Group Primetime back again. Welcome back, everybody. How you feel?
This is the world, and we are the makers of it. It goes around because we spin it. How y'all doing?
Yes,
Thank
sir.
us for the
Yes,
weather
sir.
because we are the rain makers.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to
Thank
thank?
you.
So should
Chicago weather shitty.
Should I also be
Are we
upset
okay
at
with that?
myself?
Hell
Like, am I mad at myself? Dude? Am I both proud and do I
Go
regret?
home, Chicago weather. You're drunk.
Did I regret this win? I regret
Nah, well, could
That rain yesterday was a bitch. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
I was in Georgia. I wouldn't know.
That was some good sleep. I don't know about y'all.
Oh,
That's some good sleep.
True.
That's that rain sleep.
Yeah.
That
Great.
sleep.
When that shit be slapping
cool.
against the wall, you just like turn everything down.
Okay,
like,
so
yeah.
slapping against the wall. I was thinking rain sex.
Well, rain sex is good too.
Yeah, rain
I'm saying
sex.
though,
A lot of
fuck
things.
rain sleep. Hotel sleep is fucking great.
Yeah.
It's
hotel
so-
sleep
it's
is
great.
bomb.
It's all right.
What is in the
I don't know.
mattress?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think about hotel.
I don't know. Home is
It
your
all
home.
depends.
My bed's my
Right,
bed.
right.
You know what I mean?
Hotel
I always
sex.
feel that way.
It's
That's
not like
disgusting.
the crib.
It get crazy.
It's not like the
You
crib.
don't give a fuck about messing they sheets
You
up
know,
and shit.
you know the ins and outs. Of,
Disgusting.
you know the ins and outs of your house, so you understand the freaky levels that you can do.
Exactly.
Right?
My dog, right.
You don't know how clean that hotel room is. There could be some real suspect shit going on.
I
Know
take
what I mean?
risks.
I mean, you can just get drunk enough to not
I
care.
mean, I did too. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Just get drunk enough to not care. Fuck it.
there you go.
Fly
Pretty
Nerd
much.
Group after
Wow.
dark.
I hear that.
Wow for the night.
Right.
I mean, as long as you do it on like
Lockdown parties, all types of shit.
metallic surfaces, like the elevator, like the elevator beam, and you know, like
Oh no, we ain't even leave the shower. dog.
stairways, you know, places.
I'm on sync.
Fucking
man.
the Ralph Lauren actually the Ralph Lauren section has a dope dressing room. Well, it used to at the one in the Macy's that used to be on State Street,
Okay.
and the bathroom at Macy's.
I feel like you telling on yourself.
Okay.
I thought you were
There are no
okay.
secrets for history.
Nordstrom's got a fly fitting room too. Yeah.
Welcome to the secret sex history of Chicago.
I went
Arson.
from hearing about rain sex to the dressing room, and I thought you were talking about sexual position.
Oh shit.
Wait a
Yo,
minute.
this one is called the dressing room.
Hey, the dressing room.
It's-
Let's think about that.
It's when I put you on the
The
hook and
Ralph
decide if I
Lauren.
want you.
Damn. Okay. That's pretty fucked up.
That is a visual that is so insane because I can relate.
See?
Because how do you hang them up though?
Hey Ambi, that's a shirt.
That is a shirt. That's real shit.
Man, we just
Shout out to everybody who put they almost significant possibilities on hooks and just let them wait until they figure it out.
Just
Like hang them out to
up.
dry.
On
Kiss
so
on
many
them a little
levels.
bit.
Right.
So many levels.
that works on so many levels.
Oh shit.
It's meta.
Well now,
Oh man.
what an
Since we
opening.
talking about
Live and direct, this is the Fly Nerd Group, y'all.
yeah,
This shit is dope, man.
Oh god.
it's
This
a
shit
fabulous
is fucking
day.
we
dope,
just
man.
crashed right into that.
Yeah,
one.
this is just crash landed.
Yeah.
Boom, open the door. Yo, I'm Kaz G.
Go
Fuck.
G Soul Star.
Fuck.
Ambinomics, what's up?
I'm Almighty Tallest Moxie.
Hey.
Hey, now.
I am impressed. I'm Hampton.
Hampton hanging out with us, and none other.
Thanks for
than
the invite.
Dottie Most,
That's a lot of does.
yeah.
The highest.
Say all of them.
The
You say
highest.
all of them too.
You make sure.
I was gonna say the dressing room tester, but you know what I'm
There you
saying?
go. There you go.
And we're back.
Well, that nigga with one sock on back there. Got one sock on.
Officially licensed and
then
trademarked.
and I ain't buy nothing.
I will never look at the dressing room the same again.
You should not.
So for those watching, let's talk about how we get down. Hampton is one of the Facebook Fly Nerd Group members and a longtime homie.
Oh shit! You just gonna put me on spot like that? Hey,
Man, so this guy. So not everybody is built for the camera.
okay.
Not everybody can handle the microphone. Even though we was kicking a few back, and this cat just ripped the fucking verse out of nowhere. Like we was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
It was alright.
Yeah,
I'm
alright.
okay.
So all of y'all, man, like we had the real ones on here, like you know. So if y'all want to come through and kick it, shout out Chauncey. Chauncey ass came through.
That's
Oh
true.
shit!
Oh,
Chauncey
that
did
must
come
have
through
been
and
when I
kick
was
it.
I actually want Corey Green to come back.
Yeah, Corey need to come back through with a transform.
Yeah.
Hey, Corey, you could do an unboxing of some new Transformers when
Yeah,
you get
bring
them.
it
Come
Nice.
through.
Bring
You
it through.
sure can, buddy.
That's some real shit.
For real, for real.
So
Speaking
what?
of figures, man, fuck that shit. Yo, they got these figures, dude. The Moon Knight joints.
The ones that come out next year.
See, and that's what I was about to get
Come out
into.
next year.
Why in the fuck they dropping like Moon Knight is long gone? Here go the figures next year. Like, what the fuck?
So those
Season
guys,
2.
like a lot of they stuff, they be
Because
like
certain lines they push forward, like the Doctor Strange line, they was pushing that shit forward.
Yeah.
that. Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
So it'll be out when Loki comes back.
Well, it's tricky.
Exactly.
Like some
Ain't
of
that a bitch?
Forgot about that shit.
oh, it'll be a Loki too.
Yeah, there's a Loki 2
Yeah.
coming. Yeah.
They should be
Loki
on their
2.
way to filming that.
Yeah, that's coming for real.
For all time, always.
You know what? Anybody got some shrooms for him?
Oh shit!
I mean, you gotta tell me in
So
advance.
you
I
gonna
need to
get
know
me
that in
on the
advance.
show and drug me? What?
Of course.
Oh no.
Yikes, yo, watch that shit.
Are we? Like, is that what you promote here?
Is this a date?
Is this a date?
I am lost as
That's
to
a shirt.
what just occurred.
That's a shirt.
I'm lost as to what just happened.
I missed
here.
that exchange.
Wow.
Wow.
It wasn't for me.
Nah, we you know. But yeah, crazy stuff that's been going on. Like we've been talking about like sex on the beach, sex in the dressing room, violent sex, like you know what's going on with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It's an interesting thing because
Yeah.
what I'm noticing is that a lot of people are
A lot of people are fucking followers and clones. Because at one certain point, everybody crucified him and took
Yes, they
away.
did.
He lost his career. He stopped working. He's lost a lot of money. And now you see the importance of a superstar actor. He has a cast and a crew of people that he support on a daily. The sound man didn't even know this motherfucker taking care of his contract and taking care of all his
right. Everybody
running
lost their shit.
arounds and you in a good hotel because you're with Depp, nigga. It's not
Right.
because you just part of the company. Nah,
He
took care of his
took that
people.
extra step.
He took care of the cast and crew. That was
People follow shit and then they want to crucify someone without the actual facts.
Facts, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I feel bad that I personally never really believed that he seemed like a person to do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
And I felt like it did just kind of go straight to the gun of like, there was this article written and everybody was talking about that he was an abuser and she had like cut off a piece of his finger and shit and
Yeah,
she had done a bunch of awful stuff to him.
court of public opinion. He was crucified there first before there was even any facts put out.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the unfortunate.
Aren't
That's
you
the danger.
innocent before?
No, we're not.
No.
I guess not.
Not in those type of situations. His situation, she took control of the narrative early on, which should have been the first flag.
Right.
Because she didn't leave him. She tried to like defame him. assassinate his character.
Yeah.
And the only time a person does that is because they're the guilty one. Because you tell what happened. And that's the thing that's coming out now is like all the recordings. She's telling people, "Oh, I was afraid, I feared for my life," but then you got the recording of her. She's laughing while she's recording him. She's taunting.
The personal assistant that she had that
that
wrecked
shitted
her
on her?
shit in
Yeah.
court.
Yeah.
And she shitted on her. And and even like with situations like this, it is so important for people to understand that it is both ways. Like it is male and females get abused in relationships.
It's just hard for people to see this side.
Exactly. And they should. I mean, if you're going to acknowledge one thing, acknowledge it all.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's a fair shot. And that's why I'm saying you just got to be fair. And you hear everything you hear, everything is not, you know what I mean? It's not, figure it out.
Right.
And then it's not our business to figure it out, right?
That's really the bottom line.
weren't in a
It's not
relationship
really,
with them.
this is messy shit.
It's a
as they say.
personal relationship that should have remained personal,
Exactly.
but she made it public, and
Exactly.
she used the court of public opinion to win in her favor. What she doesn't realize now is that chickens are coming home to roost, for lack of a better.
So this
On that ass.
So this leads into my next question. What are they going to do with Aquaman 2?
I've seen people talk
They
about
pushed
they're
it back
trying to
already.
boycott it.
They've been so.
They pushed
are-
it back.
I
I'm
mean-
telling you, the cancel's coming, baby. The cancel coming, baby.
I don't think we'll ever hear. I think it just won't happen. I don't think we'll hear about it.
It'll be in development hell.
Development hell down.
It'll be in development
They
hell.
should just replace her ass like they did in fucking Iron Man.
Like they
2.
did Johnny Depp in
Aquaman.
Yes.
Put me in Aquaman, man.
Right? I mean, she really should reap the same repercussions that she gave to him.
Yeah.
They cancel pirates.
Yeah, no
they
more
cancel
pirates.
all-
He lost
Like, he
everything.
lost everything.
Because he was good in the Fantastic Beasts series.
Yeah.
He had a whole
He's
nother.
a great
selling the
actor.
ticket, yeah.
He had a whole
great
nother
ass
run.
actor.
It's unfortunate.
Well,
It's
hopefully,
unfortunate.
hopefully from all this, maybe there's a little bounce back for him in the latter.
I don't think he
hope so.
cares anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to.
Because I think he's gotten to the point where he's jaded with the industry for the fact that they cut
They
him off.
turned
So,
his back on
yeah.
Yeah,
So now
immediately,
he MF
like
Doom.
instantly turned their back
Yeah.
on him too.
So because they asked him in one of the questions, or it came out when they were trying to figure out like what is he trying to keep his image for doing more Pirates of the Caribbean. He was like, I don't care if they
I
come.
don't care, right? I ain't
Something about
stepping-
alpacas or something. I don't
Yeah.
care what they come with. I'm not.
I'm not
I don't
doing
want to
that
do none of that shit
I'm
no more.
good to sing
I'm
and
done with
dancing.
all
I'm
that.
done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Wow.
This is the result I get.
Right.
So my life is disturbed. All right.
Right.
I'm good.
Yeah,
My
he's
personal
good.
Humiliated for years and got
Right.
stripped of everything.
Yeah, everywhere
Poor guy,
he went,
man. Poor guy.
ridiculed,
Fuck outta
ostracized.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Y'all get the fuck out of here, award, man. We gonna
Right.
bring that
And I,
shit
and I
to
think
the
I think this also leads to the conversation about the dangers of the concept of cancel culture, which is just a court of public opinion.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
we're now empowering opinions to have that much value when it's just an opinion and you don't really know the facts. So why does it matter what you think?
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
Let the evidence speak for itself and mind our business when it comes to people's personal lives.
Fuck out of here.
I mean, and that goes all the way back to Will and Jada, because people
Yeah.
still talking about that, and everybody's, passing the who's responsible, and Miss Jada's Jada, and Will is this,
Yeah.
y'all don't really know shit.
Fuck
No,
outta
because
here.
you're not with them, and you're not
No.
fucking married to them.
Right, you don't know
like,
anything.
it's just not anybody's business.
Meanwhile, fucking Ben Affleck and J-Lo back together.
Back to get engaged.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yes,
they
they're
engaged.
very
He got-
engaged
fuck,
again.
man,
He
hell
got,
no.
he got her the super
Yes.
ring,
No,
bro.
they're
He's
engaged again.
serious.
That's been a
They're
slow
This
progression
motherfucker
coming.
didn't
from the
cheated.
block.
Yeah, it's been a slow. They was spotted out having dinner or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Paparazzi was right there, and it's like, but who gives a fuck though?
Yeah, this
I'm
nigga
saying?
didn't cheat. Excuse me, motherfucker didn't cheated on. And,
You had it right.
With the babysitter and shit.
Yeah.
On Jennifer Garner and a whole thing. Then got back with
Anything's
J-Lo.
possible.
Anything is possible.
So-
Hey, man,
They
he
are
Batfleck,
engaged. They are
man.
re-engaged.
Exactly.
Batman a shot.
Anything's possible.
You a little nutty.
And,
He a
and,
little nutty.
and then at the same time,
He's Batman.
we got Rocky over here about to have a baby, and he ain't going to jail.
Wait, he going to jail though. What do you
What?
do?
Who?
They ain't get caught with that pistol?
ASAP. No, this time he's going to jail for allegedly being the shooter.
Right.
In a separate situation? from when he was in jail in Europe?
Yes,
oh,
it's a different one now.
wow. Oh, I didn't hear about that.
He's now connected to.
How do you get a bag and fuck it up so quickly?
Or do they fuck it up? Or do they fuck it up for you?
I think they've
I was
been
about to
holding
say,
on. I
or
think
do you
they
get
hold
set
on
up?
to stuff until they need it. And right now, this was about to be a power play that he was doing a lot of moves, and then like this didn't just happen yesterday. So it was timely, especially with everything that's going on around him at this particular point. Like they probably already had it on him. I feel like most of the time when they get celebrities, it's information that they already had. They just wait until the perfect moment when they can really fuck up your shit. So I don't know.
So you ain't really free.
But yeah, it's fucked up. Everybody catching it.
I mean, but if he is indeed the shooter, he
Every
put
black
himself in the
rapper,
crosshairs.
every black
he
rapper
is
goes
indeed
to
the shooter.
jail, bro.
Again, same thing with the other situation. I don't know enough about it to determine if he wrong for shooting.
We don't know the situation.
I'm not one of those people.
I don't know none of that
Yeah.
shit. I don't know none of that. But I mean,
I
it's
just hope he- I hope
unfortunate
he
that
not.
the story came out. It's
Right at this
unfortunate
moment,
that this happening
right before having
at
a
this
baby.
moment, right before having a fucking baby.
He just had to deal with Mercedes and Fila or somebody else. He be doing heavy deals, man.
So every black rapper has to go to jail.
For the story, yeah, the narrative.
Some type of incarceration.
Who wants to be a rapper?
That almost sounds like that situation with oh my god, I feel real bad for fucking forgetting his name. Who used to date Nicki Minaj, where he was on
Meek Mill?
Meek Mill. And he was on. Did you all ever watch that documentary about that whole
About how
situation?
he really was
yeah,
innocent?
No.
yeah, and he was like on probation for 15 years or some shit, and he was a teenager.
Yep, 'cause he
That
was
judge was full of shit.
Yeah, and no one cared.
No one cared. Yeah,
That's where Jay came up with the idea to change the way the laws are for people being arrested in these situations, because they're not giving us. Again, it's a classic scenario. It's anytime we're in a dangerous situation, the benefit of the doubt is always cast out the window. It's always assumed the worst. Oh, there was a crime and you were there. You probably did every single thing possible. That happened.
Right.
Even stuff that there's no evidence for, they just gonna assume you did the worst.
You did it.
Yeah, you did it all.
That's terrible.
So yeah, it is what it
I ain't
is.
the Riddler.
flawed. Right. No,
That's
true,
giving me
though.
too much credit here.
True though.
But on a better
I
note,
am not the Riddler.
we do have the court of public opinion that is in defense of Mike Tyson right now.
You know, I fuck with it though because I was mad for Mike low key. I was like, because especially when he said that the dude had like thrown a water bottle at him and he was, it's like, stop
that's what
annoying
happened.
the
They
shit
were
out of this
egging
man.
him.
That's what happened.
Yeah, like stop.
Oh, they
leave
were
him the
fucking
fuck
with him.
alone.
They were clout chasers.
Yeah, they were clout chasing. Leave him alone. Like he's a human being.
Nah, why in the fuck would you ever? This is the knockout champion of the world. Of the entire
Because
fucking world, bro.
people see dollar signs in some ways.
It's not even that. It's
Nah.
jackass. It's
Yeah,
clout. It's
jackass.
clout. They not after money. They after the clout, the attention, the fame. They want to be
TikTok.
seen and be known. And that's the thing. It's like the jackass movement has enabled people to try to do the most stupidest, inhumane, indecent, horrible thing publicly for attention. And then they know they'll hope to get money from that
Right.
by having the fans and the people pay attention or to have the #1 video that people are watching. He didn't expect to get his ass rocked.
And he didn't expect the world to turn their back on your
Everybody
ass.
on the everybody on the
We
plane.
got Mike back. He a champion. Like I say, he the knockout champ of the world.
And he real.
Yeah,
He was
real.
minding his business.
There's
like,
an
leave him
opposite
the fuck
side
alone.
where this dude pulled out a pistol on him. And he didn't even, his reaction was he just went to hug dude. You know what I mean? Like Mike is, but he ain't on that shit. He know he a killer. Look at them hands real quick. He gave them real shifty.
Right.
Real shifty
Dude,
one.
I told you.
Look at that. Sad as hell.
shift your
Dude,
feet.
he gave him a whole half dark.
Right.
and he was still being polite.
At the end of the
'Cause-
video, the dude was like, "We were just trying to get a autograph."
No, that's the
weren't.
hustle.
No, you wasn't.
Right.
the
I looked
hustle.
at
You
the
were
video.
bugging the shit out of him.
Just trying to
Because
get an
there was
autograph.
other people on the
I
plane that
would've
was like,
popped your
leave him
ass,
alone, sit down,
Yeah.
stop, shut up. There were people telling him like, chill the fuck out.
Hey man, you fuck with a bear, you get struck. You can't look like that.
And look at
goofy
that-
ass
Right.
shit.
Looking salty as
That's,
fuck.
and that's how you know that ain't real. That face is so big.
Nah.
That ain't the
He
face
got
he look
clout
like.
for getting a 2-piece from Mike Tyson.
He also
You know
looked
what
at
I'm
Yeah, he got a
saying?
fucking
two-piece
old
from
to be
Mike
acting
Tyson
like
and lived
that.
to tell about it. How many people got one of those?
Exactly.
Hey, that's what he wanted.
He could have
Mike
gone to
Tyson
sleep.
punched me in the face.
Right.
That was,
I'm the baddest
that was
man on the
two-piece.
planet.
That was a
And again,
Solid 12.
that was a meal. He served that dude a meal.
gave
That was
With an
Okay.
extra biscuit.
A young
Fuck you talking
family
about?
pack.
I just want to say, Flat Nerd Group does not condone violence, but we do condone self-defense.
No, but it's the attitude era, motherfucker. And it's been going on low.
If you
key
deserve it,
everywhere,
you could.
bro.
You could
That's
get
what
it.
I was getting to.
Yeah.
We don't condone it, but if you bring it, you will get
You
it.
gotta defend yourself. These goofies out here run up on you. You defend yourself, G. Fuck
Oh,
that.
absolutely.
Everyone got cameras and all that shit. Nah, defend yourself. You feel threatened. You feel some weirdo around you. Pop that motherfucker real quick and see what happens.
Because it
Fuck
comes.
outta
You
here.
mean
It
the
also-
slap?
It also
Fuck
comes
outta
to a thing of like what you were saying with the clout stuff
Give Will
about
Smith.
trying to embarrass these celebrities, and it's
Because they think
like,
they can.
Cause they think they can.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, you supposed to be tough. I'll show you how tough I am. Like, the fuck?
'Cause
I'm
we
not
in
a
that-
boxer on TV.
No.
We in that era with cell phones, so it's like I'm gonna catch you slipping.
I'm gonna catch you
You
slipping.
know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm saying?
embarrass
Everybody
you.
in their right mind thought Mike Tyson was a bitch.
man.
That guy doesn't know
I
who
would
Mike Tyson
never.
is.
I would hope
guarantee.
not.
You
I
can
would
tell.
How?
and
How
can
could
tell-
you not know?
You can tell by his haircut he's clueless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
And when
If you had a proper fade, you understand what's going on.
Oh,
But
shit.
not only
I
that,
remember that show.
He know what he didn't experience. He didn't see that shit. You wouldn't like.
He only heard the story.
Yeah, you don't run up on a dude like that. ever.
All you gotta do is watch him one time on his podcast when he gets into his stories and he get into that moment where he talks about like, I'm a killer. I am
Yeah.
not a good person.
Yeah.
I don't like myself.
Yeah,
When he
dude.
start breaking that down,
Mm-hmm.
anybody who sees that knows, leave that man alone. He's
His-
not-
What did he
For
say?
your own safety.
What did he tell who he fighting at? He told somebody, he's like, I hope the insurance on you is paid up. Like I hope he's like looked at his wife like I hope his insurance is paid up. Cause he's not coming home.
Mike said nastier shit.
Yeah, oh,
I
Mike-
His
can't
Mike
hands
say
said
were
it.
no.
lethal weapons.
Yeah, his hands are
Yeah.
lethal
Yeah.
Were
weapons.
lethal weapons.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing too. You get yourself in that type of situation, you can get fucked up. Those are lethal weapons. You know what I
Right.
mean?
And that's what I say. He held back.
He did all back.
I've
Yeah.
seen what the hell he's done to a punching
wasn't
bag. I
just
don't want no
railing.
parts.
Because if he held his head like this and really wanted to hit it, there would be no head.
No, there would be no
His
guy.
face would be gone.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson is equivalent to Spider-Man. He'd be holding back.
He'd be looking like Venom.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of just
Blah.
I'll eat your brain.
Yeah, I don't know what that guy was thinking. What is
He wasn't. He wasn't
He was,
thinking.
yep. Cloud.
No, it's
Cloud
Cloud.
is a fucking
He was
monster.
doing it.
But then that's the good thing
His
is that
friend was
everybody
recording it. It
everybody
was-
heard Tyson warn him. That's the beauty of it that they don't that people don't get is that the warning was stated. Man, sit down, leave me alone.
That's
Man,
it.
here, take these fucking mushrooms, dude. You need to relax.
So he gave him.
He gave multiple warnings before it finally got there. And dude was standing up on the plane. Remember, you see him standing in the aisle, leaning over the seat
Leaning
and all that
over
shit.
him and shit
You
like
in
a
personal
child.
space, you get what you get.
Yeah.
Got what you got.
Get the fuck out of his black ass business.
You're right. Stay out of his black
Them
ass
young fops.
business.
Because you stay out his
period.
black ass business. Thank you.
Period.
Get
That's
them
the
young
people
fops.
that steal celebrity
Right.
cell phones and all that other kind of weird shit.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
it's weird. Like leave these people the fuck alone.
Leave them alone.
Leave them alone.
Leave them-
You don't know. Take a picture. Sit the fuck down. That's it. They don't want to be bothered.
Because you don't know if they
Period.
have hands or not. 'Cause if they
Exactly.
So we need to
hands,
start treating celebrities like
regular people.
Like people.
which
Exactly.
actually works
That's how
in two ways.
Yes.
Because on one side, if we treat them like regular people, then we won't start holding them to these ridiculous standards.
Mm.
And then also, if we treat them like regular people, then we won't look up to these people as idols either.
Exactly.
Which is most of them don't want that.
No.
You just
You know,
got a high paying
we've all
job.
been around celebrities. Like they
Exactly.
prefer when we kick it with them like they regular.
Literally.
They're
That's the
regular
best.
people. They just
Right,
happen
they
to have
have-
impressive
they-
jobs.
Yeah.
Right, and I was about to say that their job is
it.
not like yours.
Right, that's
you know what I'm
it.
saying?
Sometimes it is. They just get paid more.
That's
True
right.
indeed.
Anytime I've met people, even if I was like a huge fan of them, you just have to treat them normal.
Yeah.
Like it's not they're people. That's it. They're
They have
people.
interests. They watch the same shit we watch. Like think about it. Like let's talk about like what Fly Nerd Group has been doing. Like we introduced the world to Pharaoh and his real deep down nerd shit. Like people don't think about it. They're thinking they're like, this
He a
guy is over
rapper.
here.
Yep.
No, he's a regular guy too. He do normal shit.
Right.
He got action figures.
Right.
He watch Marvel movies.
Right.
He go to the movies. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He sit back and he enjoy animations. He did a damn animation himself. He did a comic book.
Right.
Yep.
But if you take it on face value, or he's a celebrity and this is how celebrities are. No, we are the fucking celebrities.
Period.
And we're still regular, so you know.
Exactly.
Regular ass celebrities.
There you go. That's the new hashtag. Regular.
Right.
ass celebrity.
Regular ass celebrity.
You're
That's
welcome.
also a shirt.
Yeah, anybody
For
can
real.
be a celebrity
My
for
man.
real.
How many is that now? 6?
6 and
Yes,
counting.
and counting.
And counting. So what else we got going on? You got some stuff going on, don't you? You man.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of things going on.
What you got going on?
Well, you know, I know I expressed my excitement in the group when I expressed it, you know, a few other places online. The sci-fi portion of D&D is about to return, and it hasn't been around since like the late 90s.
Ooh.
That's
So-
since was it 3? Since
Uh,
3? Series 3?
Yeah, about Series 3. It hasn't been around, and so they're bringing the whole sci-fi part back. A series called Spelljammer. So I'm excited because it's just a whole new world to play with, whole new galaxy to play with, really.
Multiverse.
Yeah, it's a whole new
Wow.
galaxy
Oh,
to
man.
play with. So it's like, and the way they travel is already set. So it's just there. I just like, all right, here's your ship.
Just
Bam,
plug and
go.
play.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Go.
Open world.
Open world.
Open galaxy.
Open galaxy.
Open galaxy.
Wow.
Open
On
galaxy.
some
You come in there
fucking
like a
Rick and
space
Morty
pirate.
shit.
Come in there
Yeah,
like
you could be a space pirate.
scoundrel.
You can be a scavenger. You can be whatever.
Oh man,
Yeah,
you
it's-
can't see it on my face, but I'm so giddy right now.
This
so
shit is
excited.
This shit is dope.
So yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, it drops in August. So I'm gonna pick up the book, and I'm gonna probably about October I'll be ready with a campaign.
Oh,
So
man.
you will be the premier Chicago dungeon master, I guess, for that. What would they call
A
that?
game master for Spelljammer.
Game master for the return of Spelljammer. So when we do events, everybody that's interested in Spelljammer and playing that, stay in tune with us. Stay in tune with the game master.
Oh
And
man.
we will let you know when it happens because we're gonna be booking at the Extraordinarium at least once a month. We'll be setting up shop there, and so I'm gonna run some campaigns during the summer, and then when Spelljammer drops, we'll do something special for that day.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Among other things.
Among lots of other things we got cracking. So yeah,
I'm just gonna clear all of that month.
all that month off.
Just clear all of that life. Just clear all of that
All
life.
of that life.
Because you play tabletop. You play D&D, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We got to get you out.
I've done some funky stuff.
Okay.
Done some funky stuff.
That's what's up.
It's a fun game. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Keeps me. Well, my brain is always spilling over with ideas. So.
Dude, this
Oh,
Yeah, put that back in.
snap.
Oh man.
It's like it's leaking. It's always leaking out. It's so I just write it. I just write.
cup it up.
Right.
You need a KFC bucket over there.
Right, right.
Catch that.
There's so many innuendos.
Random. Remember Buckethead?
Yeah, I remember Buckethead.
Buckethead. Y'all know who Buckethead is?
Oh man. Enlighten us.
Buckethead was this like amazing guitarist. And when I say amazing, I mean in the sense that there were people who at one point didn't think he was human. Like he played like a fucking android at times.
And literally had a bucket of KFC,
KFC on his
chicken
head.
Oh,
on his head.
shit.
He did some joints with
Metallica
with,
or Guns
with
N' Roses.
Qbert. And I think it was the dude from Guns N' Roses. I think that was dude.
Yeah.
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 He did some
Bucket's
stuff
nasty.
with Qbert. He did, yeah, Buckethead.
Buckethead
yeah.
is nasty.
Google
Like,
it.
So
Tell
like
you.
Google it. I'm
if you into even if you're not
Google
into
it.
rock music,
Yeah.
the thing that makes Buckethead dope is that he was one of the guys, he could go on stage by himself, guitar in hand, and he was the guy that would sit there and he would run through like
Oh, I have seen this.
Star
dude.
Wars. He would play anything just on the guitar
On the guitar, yeah.
and make it sound amazing. He would play like his fingers would be like he would be just calculating like crazy.
And it was even worse when he got all his pedals out.
Oh yeah.
When he got all his pedals kicked in, where he was just changing all the sounds and sampling himself on the spot. Like he would play,
Wow.
like he would play a riff. Dum, dum,
Yeah, he do a whole song by himself.
sample it right there with his foot. Yeah, he got the
And-
Looper pedal. Yeah.
What was the
Did
ba-
he start that? Because a lot of performers.
No,
do
he
that.
didn't start it.
He didn't start it, but he's just one of the best.
He's just really good.
He was
at it.
early
really
on.
good
but
at
yeah.
it. Yeah, he's really good.
He
at
was
it.
a part of a band with Bootsy Collins. What was the name of that band? Buckethead, Bootsy Collins,
Ah,
a bunch of famous other. famous,
Buckethead put out a
was
joint
it
by himself.
Les Claypool? Yeah, they on the band.
somebody
together, right?
fact check it.
What was the name of the band? I can't remember the band. I used to listen to this band all the fucking
Shout out to
time.
Jake. yo.
Yeah, thank
Shout
you,
out
Jake
to-
from El State Farm.
Yes, Jake from
Jake
the
from Ill State Farms.
Jake is Google.
Yeah, because I want y'all to.
Jake
This
is
band
Google.
was like a psychedelic funk rock band that was. This was like the late '90s, late '90s into early 2000s.
Speaking my language.
They was-
Especially
they
if
was
Bootsy
dope.
involved.
I'm sure you've heard them before. This fucking band was ridiculous.
That
I mean, it was
sounds
like it was an
amazing.
all-star band because they all. I mean, we're talking Bootsy on bass for one, and he helped
Yeah.
write a lot of the songs. But these guys was like the best in each one of their own leagues, and then they come together and did like this Wu-Tang shit.
Oh man.
Band was
I know what
ridiculous.
you're talking about.
Damn,
I
that
can't
band
think
ain't
of
nothing
the
to fuck
name of
with.
it.
Exactly.
Sounds like it. That-
We'll circle back around for that.
I'm back on the second half because I gotta do some data
I keep getting
research.
you. I like it.
I gotta do my data research.
That was Bucket of Burning Brains. Yeah, that was one of them. Yep, that's one band, and there's another one. Colonel Claypool's Bucket of Burning Brains is one of the bands.
That's the whole title.
Yeah, that was the name. Yeah.
You gotta
This-
say the
this
whole
is good
thing.
shit.
That's on
You gotta say the whole shit like a Tribe Called Quest.
Gotta say the
Gotta
whole
say the whole
shit.
shit.
Sergeant Pepper Lonely Hearts Band.
Exactly.
Yeah. Facts.
Really?
Oh man.
Which one?
Speaking of the Sgt. Pepper, I just listened to that. Shout out to Rob Walker.
Word.
I just sat with that album with him, and Joe,
Oh, Sergeant Pepper, yeah.
that shit is funky.
Yeah, I know.
It's funky. They got some joints on there.
I know it's. I know a lot of people hate on the Beatles, but they do make some good shit.
That
Oh,
album,
they were
but-
writers. They
but-
could write.
No, they were some biters, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
They are.
No, true.
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
But they were
Everybody-
talented.
yeah, back then.
They were talented as
Yeah,
fuck.
they could
though.
play it though.
They were
Yeah.
talented. They
I
were
like the
talented
Monkees
at
better.
biters.
Is a bite? Nope.
Yeah.
They're talented biters. They know how to chomp effectively.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that
I like some
album,
of
no.
them.
Give
that
me an
al-
example.
Oh,
What was bitten?
everything but the kitchen sink.
What was bitten?
See, that's a whole other talk. So
Yeah, we can do a
go
whole
on-
segment on
do
the
a whole
biting.
segment on
But I
that.
mean,
That's a
I just
whole
want
other
one. Give me a
topic.
snippet.
But let's hear. Let me
I'll
give you an
give you.
example, right?
I mean, shit, the blues category. James Brown discography, James Brown's performance. Look at the Rolling Stones. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm reaching.
Very good example.
yeah, we go all the way back to Elvis.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, true.
We
Who
can go
took?
back- we can
Who
go back-
took from? Come on now.
Yeah, with Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
We can go to the Hendrix era, and then that short amount of time, Hendrix came out of nowhere and had everybody from Eric Clapton on up, Jerry Garcia, all of them looking like, the fuck is this kid doing?
Yeah.
And they took it. I mean, yeah, he ran. You know, he did his run and then passed
You
away.
said it right the first time.
Yeah.
motherfucker, but anyway,
Yeah, they took it and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the
God, body talk.
the movie, if I remember correctly, what was? Right, like Duck
Jake.
The if
Shake,
I remember
rattle, and
correctly,
roll?
like the movie alluded to the fact that there was one of the chicks on the road that he connected with that wasn't legit and might have assisted with his OD. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that's
Oh,
surroundings.
wow.
Gotta watch your
I
surroundings.
wouldn't be shocked.
I mean, he was
honestly.
he was in a space, if you remember correctly. So he similar to Prince, Jimmy had a bunch of different bands.
Yeah.
So he had the band that he had Experience, which was overseas. That was it was a 3-piece. It was a drummer and a bassist. Then he came over here and he had a totally different band.
Yeah.
And then he did some songs over, but he did a lot of new songs, and they was going and doing their thing. Then he had his circuit where he would just go off on his own because he really hated the labels and hated the industry. And he was like, I just want to make music and have fun. So he would dip off, and he would pick up cats on the blues circuit and be like, hey, where you going? Well, I'm going to Tennessee. Let's roll. All right. And then they would go play together. And so he would be making these
So
waves.
he'll wave on another direction. He ain't going that route, but with jazz, you could go and play anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's how he was. So when he would come back from these dips,
yeah.
they thinking it's like a weekend drug binge. Nah, this cat was over here.
Right.
He was running through the Chitlin circuit with the real heads,
Exactly.
the
Right.
old heads
I'm
who
in
was
the
who was telling him to calm the fuck down. Cause he was a young cat, so he would go on stage and start wilding. They be like, "Pocket my young money,
Right.
pocket young
Yeah.
blood."
Once he
Because
found
he's
that
in
pocket,
the 25, 26 club, isn't he? 20, yeah, 26 club.
He was
yeah.
right there.
Damn.
So
Yeah,
shout out to the lovers of Jimi Hendrix who understand that history, because like there would be no Prince.
Nah.
There would be none of the shit that we look at in the way that we look at it had he not paved that way. Like the whole Lenny Kravitz, like he
Andre
single-handedly
3000.
returned rock back to us.
Yeah.
And then
He
they
did.
snatched it back.
Yeah.
But he left such a stain that it was unable to be ignored. And a lot of people don't like to talk about him. Just like they don't like to talk about a lot of us that influence things and change the game. But he was so prolific. The shit that he was doing, like with the guitar, like the whole grunge rock era,
He was
him.
breaking a lot of barriers with that, with live performing, with that type of energy, and just doing what he was doing on stage. The stage show was immaculate.
the whole American, the national
anthem.
anthem, the
Yeah.
national anthem with.
That's Funkadelic's influence.
And I was about to say you can't count.
That's where they came.
You
That's
can't,
where they said,
you
okay,
can't-
my brother.
You know what I'm saying? Funkadelic, Parliament, all that.
Yeah, that was
Slide
all
of-
influence.
Slide of
Family Stone, exactly.
You know what
Earth,
I'm
Wind, and
saying?
Fire.
Like the
What
J
is-
Bees,
True.
the
Yeah.
J motherfucking Bees, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Wasn't
that was
Jimmy-
that was a bit of a different
But you ain't
situation.
they still
You know
funk.
what
But
I'm saying?
Bootsy came from that too.
right,
Yeah.
Look what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wasn't Jimmy the one who used to set the guitar on fire on
Yep.
stage?
Among
Yeah.
other things he used to
He
do.
used to do-
And
yeah.
that was the part. And that was those things. He wasn't even doing that for like the aesthetic of it. He
Right.
was literally doing it to piss off people because he was mad at the labels. There was
Right.
a lot of shit that was going on, and they would try to control him, and he would literally kind of be irritated and pissed off. He wasn't trying to just be like, "Oh, look at me." He was really like, "Oh,
Right.
I got you," you know.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Kind of like he was
Crazy.
kind of acting like Kanye, to be honest.
Sticking it to the man.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say
that's
Mos
a really
Def.
interesting equivalent, actually.
Most Def is more reclusive though.
Yeah.
Jimmy didn't hide. He just didn't give a fuck. Yasin, excuse me.
Y'all seen that?
Yasin, yeah, he.
I would say him and Sly from Family Stone are more like Most Def and Sly and Family Stone.
Yeah, they more reclusive.
Sly,
That's that.
Because Sly became a very reclusive.
Yeah,
that's true.
that's that. That's it exactly.
Yeah, Sly was like, I'm vanished,
Yeah.
boom, gone.
He said,
Yeah,
"I'm
fuck
gonna
all
pour
y'all.
some fucking-"
Y'all got my records. Y'all good.
A true renegade.
I mean, again, thrust Andre 3000.
Yep.
Damn,
Yeah.
man, one more album,
You-
man.
and it's,
No, just one. Fuck that one more. Just one album.
it's interesting too because like the other people,
I want him to rap. Go ahead.
I want him to rap.
I was gonna say the other people that are in the 27 club or 26 club, they all kind of shared like the similar stuff. Kurt
Absolutely.
Cobain, Jim
Absolutely.
Morrison. I mean, Amy Winehouse. It's so many of them.
Yeah, they all were at that point. They were super innovative.
Yeah.
They
Groundbreaking.
established a movement that lasted long after their death.
Yes, far long after.
Like especially like with Kurt, like
Him dying, grunge was over.
yeah,
Period.
like they couldn't. He was the inspiration.
Yep.
I mean, for me
That's
personally
crazy.
though, the closest that would come to that was Smashing Pumpkins. Shout out to
True.
Chicago band.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, they,
Yeah.
but they were in
snap.
the rotation.
Yeah, they
though.
were.
They
Them
were
and
like
Sonic
their
Youth
popularity
and all,
and Nirvana's
yeah.
popularity were almost
It's
parallel.
cyclical, yeah. Sonic
Because,
Youth and all of them.
I
because
didn't
what's
know
his
I
name?
was coming to get homework, yo.
Listen,
No, this is what the Fly Nerd
Yes.
Group
It's
is.
homework. Man. I got
Because,
I'm taking notes now and shit.
Exactly.
The lead singer from the Smashing Pumpkins did guitar on not the first album, but the second one, the second Nirvana album.
Yeah, absolutely.
He did some good. He did some guitar work on that.
Yeah. And actually, the one of the few bands that survived that era is Radiohead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Korn survived for a little while,
Mm.
but then
They did.
they
the thing,
survived for a little while.
the thing with Korn, because they tried when they
Griffin.
did the Metallica thing where they changed their image.
Yeah, exactly.
And it worked, but it didn't.
It didn't,
Just like
exactly.
with Metallica. you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
It took Metallica a while to get traction because I think they matured before their audience did.
Right.
Where
right.
Korn's audience matured before Korn did.
Korn
What
did, exactly.
happened-
No,
what-
that's true.
what happened
Because I
with-
was a huge Korn fan.
What happened with Korn is that
Are you coming undone?
what,
I might be.
what happened to Korn, what happened to Korn is that Slipknot used to open for them, and now Korn opens for Slipknot.
Yeah.
Well, Slipknot
true.
was better technically. in terms of
Yeah, I
is
fucked with
better.
Slipknot too.
Oh, wait, it was better. Is better.
Well, see, I don't. Today, I don't know because Korn has matured on like they're playing now. It's like on a level now.
Mm-hmm.
They are among the greats. They're no longer that Korn band. They are now like a band.
Like, they were the only rock band I can remember that all the rappers wanted to fuck with them. They were
Yeah.
like, let me be on a song.
Yep.
Oh,
rappers
shit.
love Korn.
And Faith No More.
Yep.
Faith
yeah.
No More, which was I think the first one. Faith was before Korn.
Yep.
That was another band that was pretty wild. But anyway, we all off into the
Right.
into the rock
Into
the
the
rock
music,
element.
right.
Bet y'all didn't know we knew that shit. We can fuck with y'all on anything, trust.
My Fly Nerd Group, what's up?
Right.
Serious.
On
Eclectic as
any
fuck.
subject matter. So let's move on. Let's get
While we still on the music,
Yeah.
Pusha T's new album just dropped.
Oh shit!
Almost dry.
It's almost dry.
Yeah.
So how you-
Eventually a drop gonna come. What y'all think?
I was kind of okay with it. Yeah, I felt, yeah.
Got a couple of joints. Got a couple of joints.
I'm gonna let y'all in on a secret. Pusha T to me is one of the coldest MCs, but all his albums are just alright.
If you think about it.
Wow.
Yeah. I
That's
mean that's what I expect from him. He's the bar guy.
Yeah.
He spits the fucking nastiest verses. But in terms of albums, like, do you really want to hear what he talking about all the time?
Of course not.
You know, so it just kind of.
So it's the here and there rap.
Exactly.
You know what it is.
It's the
you
drug
know what's
rap.
coming with.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's,
Drug rap.
yeah, it's package rap. You know what I mean? It's not anything. He's not saving the world.
No, he
He
that.
ain't changing the face of music. It's just
No,
Pusha
he
T.
just making money.
Pusha
I will
T
I will
shit.
say this though. The fact that they sampled Jealous Guy
Yes,
and made a beat out of it. I don't
you
know
know,
who did it. I'm looking at
it was
the
between
camera.
who, Pharrell and
It was
Ye,
only
right?
Pharrell
Either
and
Pharrell
Kanye.
or
Yeah, or
Kanye.
both of them
with,
together.
with that, it had to
That
be
sounds
Kanye. Salute to you,
scary.
brother. That joint was dope.
Yeah.
Well,
it was dope. It was Kanye. It's both of them.
Yeah, say it.
Oh, that's
It's
that's
dope.
scary.
I have a question.
That's dope.
So, do you think that, like, his, I guess, formula of rap is, I guess, not as mainstream as, like, do you think people just want to, like, dance more to rap now? Or
No.
listen to trap or whatever?
No, like his type of
Yeah,
music.
Not
wanna
they want to
twerk.
twerk.
His type of music works for what it's always worked for.
Yeah.
It's
Go
vibe
to
music.
TikTok.
It's background
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
He's not the type of rapper that you need to concentrate on. Like when Most Def and Black Star drop, I'm gonna be concentrating on them fucking bars. Push, you just sit back and you vibe. That shit can be in the background and you still gonna hear Push's bars because they punch so hard.
Right.
He say shit and you just be like,
It's
Now-
one of those, yeah. It's one of those situations where when you clean up the crib, you throw
you
that
can play that on, and it'll get you.
And
good.
I used to, when people would tell me like, "Yo, I'll put your mix on when I'm cleaning the house," I used to feel away. I was like, "That's kind of bogus," you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But at the same time, it's like
You're not even
you're
paying attention to my
listening
shit.
exactly, but you are paying attention.
exactly.
Right,
it's still
right,
And
him.
you actually maneuver in your crib a certain kind of way.
Right.
So
right.
that's why I was like, all right.
Yeah,
I
you
see
set the
that.
tone.
You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
I listen.
Exactly.
I listen to Push, so I don't have to sell drugs for real.
I mean,
He
either
makes
you
you not
did it-
want to sell drugs. You know what I'm saying?
My first.
I mean, that makes one of us.
Hold up. Hold up.
That makes one of us.
My first motherfucking listen to it. I fuck with it. You know, it's like what Ambi said. It's like everything you expect. It's like, all right, dude. You know what I mean? Like Pharrell making banging beats. He ain't gonna make no like.
Always.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Your
It's
head
like,
is gonna knock.
It is. It's going, and the shit knock. And some of those songs he went in, and you know, it's just the quality.
He's just a
level rap.
consistent guy.
That's it.
He's just
So
consistent.
it's always gonna be on the mid, but I'm always looking for Push because I don't know, it's just like his arrogance.
There ain't
It's
many
like,
of him.
Yeah,
There are very few rappers. Think
You
about it.
still wear the same braids and shit. Like,
Come on, right?
Exactly.
How do you still wear the same braids?
Yeah.
I'm glad Malice was on there though.
Dude,
Yeah, I
wow.
was too.
Yeah,
And
Malice was
that's
on
the
there.
actually that's
That's
the
a
that's the
treat.
second time Malice was on something.
That's a
Because they're
treat.
also on the Nico album.
Right.
So maybe there's something to that. Malice.
But see, now you want to listen to the clips.
See, I can listen to the clips. Like, see, clips is different because you get that change up. They both spit different, so it's like a nice balance. But like him by himself, it's him.
Numbers on the boards go hard.
Yeah. I mean, so on every one of his albums, I always say it's like this. There's a
Yeah, that one thing like, ah,
you got that one song that you just can't fucking deny. Then you got another song that's like, damn, okay.
Yeah.
You know, but you don't need to hear it again necessarily. But it's like you hear, you like, yeah, that's one. But it's that one song, like you take one song from every one of his albums, you're gonna have the best album ever.
Oh shit.
Seriously. And again, that's not shade. That's not shade because his consistency outdoes most people. Like his regular state is better than most people's peak.
And that's
True.
true. That's
Like,
so
because
true.
nobody can tell me
That's
where
so
his peak
true.
actually was.
Damn.
He never had a peak. He's
That's
been
deep.
consistent from the moment he dropped with clips. Never a whack verse ever.
Period.
That's
Unlike
Fuck with
Drake.
that.
that's a bold claim. Now.
Never a whack verse. You find me a whack verse by Push.
And he swung
What you gonna
at
put
Drake.
on it?
And he swung at
What you gonna
Drake.
put on it? Challenge the people.
And he swung
What
at
I'm gonna
Drake.
put on it?
What you gonna put on it?
I'm gonna put Push on it.
Oh man, no. What you gonna put on
On
it?
Push.
Give them a reason to go look for it.
They got their reason. It's Push. See, this is how this works. See, I don't owe nobody that. They owe me if they realize how good Push is. Like if it was somebody else, I might put something on, but I can't. Push is Push. He speaks for himself.
Okay.
Push is Push, bro. But seriously, think about other people. There's been moments where other people like, yeah, that bar was alright. Never has that happened with Push.
Unlike
You think so?
Drake.
What?
I know so.
Which one?
Oh.
Any of them.
You don't like
Cool.
Push?
Nah, fuck some Push.
But you said any of them?
I mean,
He's saying that they're scattered
it's
whack bars.
it's what
out
we
there.
just said. Like he has nice punchlines, but how many times you gonna sell me coke? You know what I'm saying?
As
I
many
mean, that's a
times
part of
as
the
it takes for
game.
you to
But
get
that's-
high.
but-
What you mean?
Hey, yo, man.
But
you just
but-
said he's the only one that could do a snow fight, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I mean, shit. Throw
Come
Benny
on, man.
throw Benny in the conversation.
So
if you
what-
want to talk
so-
about tossing snow,
But look,
come on.
but
Throw
is-
Benny in it. Throw Conway
No,
in
that's
it.
what I was
And
about to
they
say.
got
All
bars.
the gun rap. All the gun rap.
Conway.
This takes me
Okay.
back to the
Conway, my
Ghostface
man.
conversation.
Let's go.
we had.
Let's go. 'Cause I'm
Wait.
ready for a reunion. Let's go.
Come on with it. Come on with
Okay,
it.
so it started with Push don't do a whack bar. You said, but throw in Benny, right? So then they both don't. They never say a whack verse.
It's the whole generalization of
Yeah.
what the context is.
It's the content. For me, it's the content.
Do you throw Ghostface and Ray in there?
No,
Why not?
For a coke rap?
because I don't
They
think
have a song called Kilo.
I don't like all their bars.
song called
I don't like all their verses.
You don't throw. Oh, so
I don't like all of Raekwon's
You
verses.
like all the Benny verses?
No, I didn't see. He said Benny.
Oh.
I don't think I.
I tossed him in the conversation.
Oh,
Like, if you want to talk about the snow fight, you know what I mean?
oh no. I'm just thinking
Talk
about like
you know,
rappers
toss
that I
them
can
in
say
there.
I ain't never really heard a whack verse from. Like Raekwon, I can't say that. I can say there's some verses I didn't like from Raekwon.
I can agree with that.
Oh shit. So who else have you not heard a whack verse from?
I don't think I've ever heard a whack verse from actually. I can't say I heard a whack verse from Redman.
He's had a couple of questionable lines.
Wait a minute, lines or verses?
Oh.
Like lines
Okay.
or verses?
I was
Questionable
like,
lines?
Yeah. Like it just didn't go.
Felt the energy.
Like,
Joe.
like,
It
like,
resonated.
like,
That came-
like
Felt that.
That
Sean,
came from a
Sean
place.
Price haven't. Sean Price
came from
haven't
a
said a
place.
whack verse to me.
I agree with
Yeah,
that.
I agree
one.
with that.
That's
Sean Price
I
has
agree
it.
with that one. Mine
You know
is
what I'm
Biggie.
Yeah.
You don't think Biggie said the whack
Really?
bar?
I don't know. Them early verses, I didn't necessarily like all of them.
Oh,
Which
man.
like what?
Like on the first album, some of the earlier songs, the ones that from the
B-Box Biggie.
yeah, I didn't like all of them.
But Ready to Die?
No, not the whole
I mean,
album.
like songs.
Like songs, like certain verses, like some of the early verses that he did before he developed that style that everybody loved. I wasn't necessarily feeling that flow.
Do Black Thought count in this equation?
No.
No.
Damn.
Just no. That's a
I-
conversation.
I-
over
No, but hold on.
The music cut off and everything.
there. No.
Record
No,
scratch.
God spoke.
Let's talk about that because I can say yes. Black Thought has verses I don't like.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I give you that.
something.
I give you that.
Hey, shit.
Especially
Well,
on
I
these,
get that.
these two new projects
I
that
mean,
he did.
but these are once again it's subjective. So he feels that.
That's
that-
true.
You know,
Andre 3000.
Everything
No.
is subjective.
everything is subjective.
No,
True.
he's been consistent.
Who?
Andre 3000.
Mr.
Yeah,
Three
I've never heard a whack verse from Andre.
Yeah, never.
I don't think you ever will.
Man, when
Because he don't rap.
When-
he made
when-
sure of that.
Yeah, he
when he gets yo
Go out on a high note.
when he
Smart
guest
man.
stars, when like he features on somebody's
Man,
projects,
his
he
murder fest.
murders them.
Yeah, his murder fest.
I don't think I ever heard a whack verse from Twister.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
I know
Chicago's on.
Of course. I don't think I ever
That's
heard.
hard to find.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
If-
Like
Pharaoh Munch doesn't disappoint. You can't.
Okay.
You can't.
Can't
Not
find
unless
it.
when you if you hold up your finger and tell me, that means you're talking about his solo stuff. When he was in Organized,
That's cheating.
come on, man.
You can't separate some of the.
Yes, you
Oh,
can.
it's
It's the
all
same
separate
person.
the
It's the
content.
same person.
A whack verse is a
It's the
whack
same.
verse, right?
But I'm telling you, with the
You
group
just talking
and
about
on
Dre
your
features.
solo,
You just talking about Andre features though.
a verse is a verse from the rapper.
No, Pharaoh don't
You know what I
have
mean?
a bad verse.
No,
It's because
I don't
it's-
think so. I was just trying to think
Yeah,
about
I
it for
get
you.
it. There's not a
It's
Pharaoh
because
song
it's
that I
all
like that I-
concepts, and then it's his delivery and the way he
He's
spit.
super yeah,
It's-
all the time.
It's very.
He might be the only perfect rapper.
Oh.
Mm.
That's bold.
I am not going to disagree.
He might be the only perfect. That's why I had to think like, what can I find wrong at
Yeah,
all?
See,
because it's nothing. You can't calculate anything.
Outside of Doom,
You heard it here first,
Oh.
That,
folks.
that was gonna be my but that's I'm such a Doom diehard that me saying MF Doom is a
You don't
a
think
surprise
so?
to
You don't think
nobody.
nothing ever he spit was whack?
he was just over whack beats.
He's rapped over he's rapped over some questionable beats. This is true.
You see what I'm saying?
I
But
got.
I haven't. There's not a Doom verse that I can like that I'm like, oh, I don't need to hear this.
I'm a Doom
But that's-
lover,
but
and I
that's me.
swear some
Can
of that.
I say
that not re-
Ghostface then?
Yeah, you can say Ghostface.
But
if
do
that's
you
how-
really
Say what
mean
you
that?
want, man.
If that's how you feel.
First,
Because-
that
You can
first
say how you
Wu Tang
feel.
album.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Damn.
You can't ignore that.
So it can't be like
He actually was annoying to
Eras?
me on that album.
He was annoying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
like
just started
those-
fuck with
I-
him to like
Speaking
the
of the
Iron
devil,
Man.
nasty guy, get your shit right.
No, that was one of his better verses on there.
Ah.
But like some of his stuff
Maybe
was
I-
like kind of basic.
Yeah.
I could tell he was having a hard time writing with them or something.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, his verse
I
was
definitely
compared
wouldn't
to
say
the rest
Man,
of the Wu.
compared to Nutmeg,
Well, yeah.
Boy, look here. And we just had a whole breakdown last week
that's what
about
I mean.
Nutmeg.
Supreme
Like,
Clientele was kind
was-
of like
that was the one.
upper echelon lyric.
That was it,
lyrically.
but that's his
That
peak too.
set the trend for a lot of shit that y'all mentioned just now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was that his peak?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
I think so.
Yeah, he
he's one of the rappers that had a peak. That's the problem.
Damn, I still have that CD.
I got
Yeah.
double.
Gray,
You hear that,
gray
Ghost?
silver.
Yeah, it is
I
very
got
scratched
doubles of
up.
that
I
joint.
listen to it a
That's
lot.
what's up.
I got doubles because I scratched one up so much I bought another one.
Yep.
I was
I had
like,
that
yo,
shit on
that's-
rotation.
That's
My
weird.
black
Hell
album
yeah.
is
He peaked on his
scratched
second.
up.
He peaked on his second project. His second solo project.
Yeah.
Even though that was years later.
But he took time.
He did take time. Yeah.
And it was a crafting with the RZA too. I think.
it was
And
it
so-
was a sauce on Iron Man too.
And so then after that, Fish Scale was like what the next kind of
Man,
best
that was
one
just a
in
repeat.
between
It was
that.
a repeat, but not really better.
It's formula. So
at
then
that
you
point.
signed to a
Bulletproof- 'cause
label.
Bulletproof
So
Wallace
when you
was-
sign to a label, you gotta know how to make an album now, right?
Yeah,
you
he's got
bounce
it
it
at
from
that point.
labels. So this is my formula. Give me some bangers. I'll make some bangers. Push them out. It's
What was the
Fish
Shay
Scale.
La Ghost? What album was that?
Supreme Clientele.
That was Supreme Clientele.
So that song.
See?
Listen to that verse.
Goldie and Ghost
That's-
Black
that's-
African roast. Yeah.
That's his most basic of that era.
Honestly,
That's because that was a radio hit.
Golden Arms had a nice
And
little
he
verse.
Oh, that's
to it.
Golden Arms.
But he
snap.
threw
No,
him
yeah,
on
he snapped
purpose.
on that
and he
fucking
threw
song.
him on purpose.
Stuffed
snapped on
doodle
that
make
fucking
no
song.
doodle maker stuffed inside pajamas. I was like, yo,
Right.
that was, that's what's up.
People slept on him. Like, he didn't get a chance to shine a lot, but he murked a lot of them
His
Raekwon and
album
those
was
songs.
trash.
Hey,
Yeah, his album
you
was trash.
got my favorite. You got verse is off Knuckleheads on
Raekwon.
Raekwon the Perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
I still don't know what the fuck he was saying on that verse.
That's like Triumph. He had a
was
dope verse on
Ghostface before
Triumph.
Ghost, if you really listen to him.
That's true.
He
I'll
was
give you
doing that weird
I'll
shit.
give you that. I'll
It's
give you
not weird. It's just abstract.
You,
Get the fuck out. Crucified
You sound like a Columbia art student.
Oh no, that's not
You
your
sound like
See
a
the hate
Columbia
I
art
get?
student.
That's milk.
Columbia.
See the hate I get? It's the hate.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Oh,
He was abstract, man. He was saying
boil water
something.
with this.
when you all were
I need
talking,
crumpets for my tea.
when you all were talking earlier about Redman, I feel that as much as I fucking love Method Man, I feel that way on the original Blackout album. Redman would be killing it. Like I know that album front to
Yes.
back. I know all
That's
the fucking
another
songs.
hitter.
I can say all the
Yeah.
verses. But Redman, he would just be going in. I'd be like, damn.
Listen.
This nigga done
Listen.
blew up the whole song.
When I first heard that album, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with Method Man?
He was overwhelmed.
he
was
That man
overwhelmed.
played Penny Pat Redman. Go on. Give me them goddamn balls.
what's
I
the
was
song?
like,
Oh,
yo.
The fucking
That's that
song,
Aries, bro,
1,
I'm
2,
telling
3,
you.
4 with LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Redman killed everybody. I mean, the whole album. I was like,
nothing.
damn.
With
Redman.
obscene verse too. That verse. was
Yo, his verse on that.
dangerous.
When I approach, rappers be taking
No.
notes. I drop like I should have invented the
Raincoat,
raincoat.
absolute.
I love to burn to the roof.
What?
I keep coming to your pour sperm out your boot.
Yikes!
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yo.
Reggie
And
Noble.
that's what would kill me, that so many people knew about the Rottweiler and like the singles, but it's like, listen to the rest of the fucking album. There were songs that were better than those 2 singles on the fucking album.
1212 was cold.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
I
Oh,
felt bad for Meth when I heard that album. I was
I
like, there's
didn't.
no fucking way.
Because I was
that
like,
Meth-
this is your. Never mind. I can't say.
No, you. This was the first time I was like, I thought Meth could handle anything. And Redman went so fucking hard. I was like, they made that nigga Wu-Tang.
On every song, though. It was
Hold
like,
on. Y'all talking about the first
I'ma listen to that
Blackout,
when I
right?
go
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the one where Ghostface was on there? We was like in the storm handing out chickens.
turkeys.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Don't snap
Yeah,
on that.
and
Ghost
they
never-
all spazzed and the
Because
beat
Ghost
was
felt that
stupid.
energy. Ghost felt that red energy.
Yeah, he did.
He was like, okay, this is where
But
we going.
that trio though,
Because
Yeah.
Redman brings that undeniable energy, that shit, and then
You're
see
done.
the thing is when Meth and Red link together, they're Voltron. I seen them niggas
They
at
are
the
like
House of
Voltron.
Blues. They both climb both of them loud ass motherfucking speakers and just backdrop into the crowd.
Wow.
I seen Method Man walk on people before. Walk
With his tall ass.
With the Timbs.
Wow.
Yo,
Yeah, they hold them up and
I
everything.
seen phenomenal shit with these two artists, dude.
No,
And
they're fantastic together.
They are cold,
Yeah.
dude.
They got a
It's a
best
good
show.
combination. And just to give Redman the push, because Method Man is more commercial.
Yeah,
Right,
he was
yeah,
able
he
to
is
cross
more
over.
commercial.
Redman is
he get
grinding.
that look.
Redman was too grimy.
Redman too
But-
grimy.
commercial.
if you think
Yeah.
about it, the energy when Wu-Tang was formed is like Redman to Def Squad.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of that was a natural marriage
It was.
of energy. You know what I'm saying?
And you know who else?
But you know what fucked up though? Had not they Def Jam did that Month of the Man, we were gonna get a K Solo Redman album. I'm kind of disappointed in that though.
My big brother.
You know,
Yeah,
also,
I'm good on that one.
I'm happy that you mentioned
Yeah,
Def Jam. That's how you know that people really
Apology,
fuck with music for
apology.
real, because there are people that don't even know. There are still people that think that Redman was a part of Wu-Tang Clan, and I have corrected so many people over the years and been like, no,
That's
he
way
was
late.
in the Def Squad.
Yeah, he
was
got.
definitely-
I would
By the
love
way.
to meet these people.
He was Hit Squad, then Def Squad.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
right, but I would love to meet these people. Who thought he was Wu-Tang?
So many
Oh yeah,
people.
I heard people
the
talking.
same
So
people who
many
don't know
people.
Mike Tyson is a world class knockout king.
Yes.
Oh,
Line him up and let me talk to him. Like, what
All right,
the fuck
then.
is wrong with you?
Jade out face.
exactly.
Jade out
attacking.
face.
Or,
Yeah,
or
that
that
face.
Zelda is not the princess in Legend of Zelda. It's
say
the
that
same.
again?
It's
Right.
the same aesthetic. People that don't know that Zelda is the princess in the Legend
Yeah,
of
they
Zelda.
think Link is Zelda.
They think
Yes.
Link is
They be
Zelda,
calling him,
yes.
hey, look at Zelda.
Look at
Where?
Zelda.
Where? Who?
It's that same
You mean
shit.
Link? You mean Link?
Yeah.
Who's Link?
Link?
The fuck?
Oh, okay.
Link?
How you feel about that? Hey, you know what fucked me
Shirt
up?
number 7.
Shirt number 7. First of all, hey, so
Right?
I was
Been there,
really-
done that, failed. I guess I got to do it again.
Do it again.
Do
Hey,
it again.
read that right there. What does it say? Entrepreneur equal
You
what?
fucking suck. That's
Read
what
it.
it says.
Read
No.
it. Read it.
First of all, I'm not even wearing my glasses. I can't see that shit. We've had this discussion.
So-
we talked about this. I can't
so-
see none of that.
So
It's-
let's introduce
It's-
this. What
it's-
is this?
It says entrepreneur equals fail repeatedly versus employees never try.
Damn.
What that mean, Jizza?
So most people don't understand that like the life or the movement of an entrepreneur is very much like a seed that's been planted.
Okay.
You see when it sprout, but you don't see the work that took place beneath the surface. Employees, people who are comfortable, and it's not a shade to people who want to live that life, go for it. But
Nah, I
if,
bet.
if you working for someone else, you're choosing to avoid failure because you fear the concept.
Okay.
But failure is what makes you successful. If you never fail, what are you
What are
learning?
you doing?
If you
Nah,
never fail,
shit.
you ain't doing shit.
Right.
You know, that's why they say to try is to fail. I'd rather try than have never than sit there and said, I can't do that. No, fuck that. Let me fail. Over and over again.
Over
So
and over.
there's this saying that says like, for every time an entrepreneur succeeds, there were 1,000 failed.
It's a program,
So
you know
true.
that, right?
So true.
Damn.
That's
Because
a
they need you
fucking
to be an
subconscious-
employee.
Yeah, they need you to be employees, so they
So
train
true.
you. They
I
train
feel
you to
personally
be-
attacked right now.
Nobody said
That
you.
was like it was a personal conversation. It's cool. I appreciate it.
Hey, this
Next
was
time.
big brother conversation. OG conversations. We good though.
I'm gonna say OG conversations. Like you my stepdad's age, bro. What's up, pops? What's the word, my dog?
Oh, it's about to get all Jody in here. It's getting a little Jody in here right
But no,
now.
we
Good talk about
No,
Tom
we were
Briggs
just
last
we were just talking ambinomics.
See it.
Little Jody.
And anybody who knows me that my thing is always take the fucking risk. Leap before you look and figure out the parachute on the way down.
Oh, wow.
Because-
Shirt number 8.
Yep,
Uncharted shit in this bitch.
On the real.
Because while you sit and wait, somebody else took that leap and they got the fame. Actually, there's this show that's on Netflix.
Oh
I'm
shit.
watching
That's
right
hoodie
now.
number 1 actually. Sorry.
Perfect. The show is called it's like about England and them trying to like these savages was coming in, these wildlings basically coming into England and conquering. It's called something from the North Kingdom or the Last Kingdom. That's what it's
Oh,
called.
the last game.
So the Last Kingdom has this particular.
I never
moment.
watched. I seen.
Oh,
that
it's
shit
fucking
go,
good.
but I never-
If you like that type of shit, it's good. So it's this.
His old swashbuckling.
Nah, it's like borderline. The dudes that are coming
Swashbuckling.
in are the Danish. They the Danes, and the Danes are like basically Vikings. They worship they worship Thor and
The North Scots.
exactly the Norse gods. So
The
the
Vikings.
story is about the main guy. He was an English son of the king or son of one of the heirs to the throne. The king died. His dad was the heir to the throne. They went to war with the Vikings with the Danes because the Danes was invading. Then his dad died, so he's supposed to be the heir to the throne. But his dad's brother said, "Nah, fuck that," and so they tried to kill him. So he ended up during a Dane attack, dipping off and ended up getting captured by the Danes. The Danes ended up raising him like their son. So now he's an English Dane. And so it gets to this point where he's in a situation where he's now working with the English again because some controversial shit amongst the Danes. So now one of the Dane leaders wants him dead. So he's back with the English as an adult. He does the situation where the Danes are about to take over the last city in England. He goes and burns their ships, the remaining ships that made it to shore. And when he ends up fighting the leader, the guy that he feared since he was a kid, like this is the most fierce warrior and the leader of the fucking Danes. he got to face this motherfucker in battle. Because this dude saw him and was like, let's go one-on-one, bitch. He said, okay, I'll fight.
One-on-one, bitch.
They fight. He kills him. The Danes are about.
Killed the dude?
He killed the dude.
Oh,
the Danes
shit.
coming for him, and that's when the English army came through and murked them. So now he's like the hero because he set fire to their ships to confuse them.
Right.
He killed the leader, which distracted them long enough for the English army to come through.
Right.
But he decides to go visit his wife, who just had his baby, in their little village, instead of going and telling the king, who he got issues with anyway, because they look at him as a savage because he worshiped the old gods and not the Christian God. So he go check his wife, and somebody else goes and takes his and tells the story. Now, when the battle is first over, the leader of this particular group of English people he got injured, so he was half dead. His this dude's right hand man, who was a warrior too, was like, yo, first thing you need to do right now, while we all sitting here celebrating and dealing with this injured dude over here, you need to run your ass on this fucking horse to the king and tell him what the fuck you did.
Oh shit, I forgot about the king, man.
So he's supposed to be going and do that. He says no. Everybody
Why?
saw what the fuck I did. They gonna talk. I'm going to see my wife. He said, you a stupid fuck. Okay, I love you though. So he goes. The son of the injured dude runs to the king with the axe of the dude who fell.
Ain't that a bitch?
Gives him the axe and says, hey, the leader's dead. Their soldiers are done. We won.
Oh my stars!
So guess what the king does? The person who tells him the news, that's who he ecstatic with, right? Yeah. Assuming that's the guy who did the killing, right?
Oh yeah!
Gives him wealth and riches beyond imagine. So now this nigga show up with like days later, a week later or whatever.
I'm here for my check.
Right, that's exactly how he come in.
I'm here for my check.
Now, mind you, he's not Christian. He don't respect that English, like the way they carry themselves. So he comes in, they in the church. He runs in, he was like, hey, up that shit. They was like, what is,
Up your pockets,
what is
yes?
it? What is it you speak in the church?
Huh?
He was
I
like,
listen to Pusha T. With the PG out. With the
he started going the fuck off. He was like, who, that little bitch told you he did it? Him? He was like, this is the fucking sword that did it. Who in here disagree? Come test me.
That's not a knife.
Right.
He won the Game of Thrones.
He pulled it. So
He put a straight Game of Thrones
he
on
gets
him.
in trouble because he drew a sword in the church.
Oh yeah, that's ungodly.
Exactly.
Is it?
And he don't give a fuck.
All right.
And so,
No, this ain't my church.
so he, and that's what they say to him. They say, you dare draw a sword in the church?
It ain't my
He said, I
church.
don't give a fuck. I mean, he literally is saying this in his words. I don't give a fuck. And the whole point of this is
no
going back
fuck.
to that thing of the only reason why this happened was because he chose to go see his wife, who was safe and secure in their home, before taking care of that business. Jump the fucking off and worry about the fucking parachute later.
Damn.
Damn.
Lesson learned,
So-
motherfucker.
So you just backpedaled all the way back to your.
It's the O and OG. It's always full circle.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Yo,
So,
and with that, it is time
I'm
to
glad you broke that down because I don't never watch that shit. I'll never watch that after that shit.
Yo,
No, you gotta watch it.
Are we watching anything on Netflix?
I got the
Considering
clear focus of the whole show.
The Cliff Notes.
Thank you.
did we all
This
cancel
is
our
only
Netflix
this is only the
subscription?
first half of the first season. I'm talking
Oh,
about.
this is the first season?
Not even the whole
Damn.
first season.
How many
This shit
seasons
is a very. It's just like Game of Thrones. It's very dense.
Uh,
It's a lot of. Every
Don't say
episode has
that.
a lot of
That makes
story.
me wanna
But when
watch.
the fucking action happens, right now there's only 2 shows on TV that have the action that I'm loving.
What?
This and Halo.
Woo, I thought you were going to say something else. Woo!
ain't
Woo!
that some shit?
You lied to me.
None of the other shows I'm watching are action
Something you wasn't
shows.
going to mention.
Halftime.
I'm just watching One Piece.
One Piece.
Yeah.
Episode 9,000.
Right. Oh my God.
Actually,
Oh, sorry.
I'm further back.
8,998.
You know, I'm only on like 750. You know what I mean?
Okay, you'll get there. in the next 10 years.
I know, right?
But yo, we'll come back with Halo and
And
a
then
little
nigga-
more after we stretch our legs.
Damn, we talked a lot.
We
Oh,
did.
We
shit.
did talk a lot.
We talked a lot.
We didn't even got
Love that shit,
the
man.
Predators.
Oh,
and
man.
Marvel
So
now.
yeah,
we
we
got
gonna
shit.
we gonna
It's
take a
crazy.
we gonna take a break. More Fly Nerd Group after this. J Dot's gonna kill it as usual.
Oh man.
Peace to Sean Rocker, Intel Music Group, and Jake,
Whoop, whoop,
Ill
whoop,
State.
whoop. Oh man.
Word up.
Hey yo, give it up for none other than J Dot on the ones and twos,
Mama say, mama sigh, mama
Killing it.
You need the applause, man.
killing it with the Reggie Noble set.
Yeah.
You dug in the crates and you played the song with that verse. I know you was cringing at earlier.
Ooh.
Y'all kept talking about Redman. I was like, I got it on deck, so let's go.
Shout out to Reggie Noble and the Wu-Tang.
Word,
Wu-Tang.
word.
Wu-Tang.
Hey, one of
You're-
Redman's best songs, basically.
That's dope. Yeah.
Which is what I played earlier.
Yes. That is when I first
Next to Green Island.
yeah, on
Green Island is perfect.
on,
Yeah.
the, on the There Is a Dark Side, when I got to that basically,
Yeah.
I looped that bitch.
Yeah.
I kept
Yeah.
playing that song. It's like basic.
Basic.
It just come in and that beat is so smooth. I like Redman the way he be over. Yeah, go ahead and spit that. I like it when he put them smooth beats, but then he come in with that red energy.
That red rah-rah.
Yeah.
It's the rah-rah rat. That rah-rah.
That walk around the street with the black Tech 9 by the waistline, thinking of hype shit.
Yes, yes.
This one.
Also, man, props to Eric Sermon, man.
Yo,
I think this was Reggie.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
red.
but I'm just saying, but his
But
contribution
yeah.
to that, and
To that, it's the movement.
yeah, to that movement, yeah.
Straight dudes that play to lose more better than most niggas LP, so don't sell me the stale cheese. Puffin' on ganja, sippin' on that Cherry Bianca.
Hey, yo, Reggie,
Who you
come on the show. Reggie,
Right? Oh, that
Reggie,
would
just
be,
the invite.
that would be
Huh?
amazing.
Reggie, just
I
the
would love to
invite.
meet him.
Come to the
Yeah,
show.
Red, come through, man.
Come through the show.
That would be amazing.
Grab my crotch.
Like his wordplay, dude, was
Yeah.
something different,
And
bro.
basically, these trick niggas get no dough.
Word.
Basically, Redman album is no joke.
Word.
Basically, I don't get caught up at my label.
Word.
I kill when they fuck with food on my dinner table.
Word.
Yes.
Hey, he's my number one.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't know that.
When it comes to master MCs, master like lyricists, master style, flow, technique,
Yeah.
He's just an
enunciation,
MC.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Just, yeah,
The wit,
he
the
engulfs
wit, the
everything.
comedy,
Energy.
it's all there.
And
Once you
humor.
forget, I invented all that wild shit, that
Yeah.
rah shit.
the rah-rah shit. Yeah.
That was
that's-
him.
That's
That
him.
jump up, get ready to fuck shit
Muff
up.
a
Yeah.
Brick
motherfucker.
City.
Remember you used to
Brick
muff
City,
people?
that's where I get
Remember you used to
down,
muff
kid.
people and
Yeah.
shit?
Hey,
You used to muff
He
people
did
and
not
shit?
give a fuck.
Hey, he used to start the Attitude Era.
He did. Because low key, it's funny to me how recently people realized that How High the movie was funny. Because it like is plays all
that's
the time.
fucking him.
It's him. It was funny as fuck then. People just
Right.
didn't want to hear all the.
We just realized
it was
that
too
movie was funny?
explicit.
Man,
Fuck
A
outta
lot-
here.
oh yeah, no. A lot of people just now it's kind of like gotten popularized with like I guess Gen
because they
Z
tried to bring
kids.
the remake.
Yeah, because people tried to say that it wasn't good when it first came out. I was like, I saw it in theaters. It was
Yeah,
funny
it
as
was
that
fuck.
was
pretty
teaching
funny.
Chong like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
funny as fuck.
And seeing that's the thing, that's our generation shit. So
Yeah.
that's
It
for
was
us.
a
That's
story.
real
Yeah,
shit.
I mean,
exactly.
that's for us.
That's one I
You
was
know what I
going
mean?
on.
That was a shot for us. Thanks, Reggie.
Right.
You double feature that with Half Baked, you got an afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh my God, after us.
Ooh, nice
Yo, the
one.
classic.
Fly Nerd double feature right there.
Hey, so
On the
what you're
road.
saying is you get half baked, how high, and get full baked, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
And
the-
Friday.
first of
Friday
all-
technically counts.
Yeah, Friday does count.
That's the bonus feature.
But
Yep.
I'll bring the chocolate bars.
Huh?
You said, man.
Yeah,
You said,
absolutely. Agreed. Oh, I was
J-Dot face is on Blanca mode. You on Blanca level, J-Dot.
Oh,
well, what's going on
no.
back there? Hey, Speak into the microphone.
Right.
It's a silent disagreement.
What you disagree with?
Oh man.
That's all of that.
Damn.
Cool though, but I mean,
Our movie
my opinion.
choices?
My
I
opinion.
know. I'm just wondering what it is.
I'm good.
Boo.
You don't like Friday?
Friday was cool,
You didn't like
but
how
I
high.
would.
Damn, that's it.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't put it in those top two?
It
Yeah.
play on MTV every weekend.
That doesn't make it right.
Oh, so you wouldn't.
It doesn't make it right.
The double feature or the triple feature with those movies is not a good look.
I wouldn't be entertained. I'd be like, all right,
God
that's
damn.
cool.
Wow.
Tough crowd.
I'm over
You're
a
a
Spike
tough
Lee
critic.
type of dude. Like I'm a do the right thing type of dude.
Yo,
Got
higher
you.
fucking
You know what I'm
learning.
saying?
Yeah, higher fucking
Higher
higher
learning.
learning.
I'll give you
is,
that. I give you that, or
Higher
or-
learning, and what's that? The one where the other one with Ed Norton as the
The 25th hour.
No, he was
What-
the
American History X.
American History X.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
god, I love American History
Higher learning
X.
and American History X. That's another Fly Nerd double feature.
Those are some learning movies.
Those are some serious.
You will feel
shit.
some feelings.
What's crazy is
Man,
so
American History X is so
like
good.
I used to fuck with some of the alternative skinheads. They weren't called alternative skinheads, but they was basically skinheads, but they wasn't down with all that fuckery.
They were punks.
Yeah, so I'm over here 5%, they over here skinhead, and we over here talking about devils together. Shit was great.
Was this in Chicago?
I've heard about it, but I've
Yeah.
never spoken with them.
Yeah.
I know about them doing
Wow.
that shit.
Yeah, there's a section of skinheads that's like anti everything. That's anti everything the skinheads stand like. So
Yeah.
they trying to like take
Right.
it back because they want you to
They're about freedom and independence.
yeah about
Right,
freedom and
self-governance.
self-governance. Yeah.
They were like punks like that in Britain and everything. I feel. Have you all ever seen SLC Punk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
with Matthew Lillard.
Oh, the punk
that-
scene is heavy anti.
Yeah,
it's
totally.
very anti.
And
Anarchy,
there was
but
a
proper
character
anarchy.
in there. Right. There's a character in there that was
Wow.
a skinhead, and
That's
I
a
think
word
they
I haven't heard in a
lightly
while.
talk about that
Yeah.
in that movie. That movie is the shit. You all should watch it.
Add that to the list. That's a triple feature now.
Yes.
Wow.
Sheesh.
What word you hadn't heard in a long time? Anarchy?
Uh-huh.
You know why?
Why?
Because people don't know what the fuck anarchy is.
True.
Mm.
Everybody thinks anarchy
Yeah,
is
that's
do
a
what you
yes.
want. That is not what anarchy
Damn,
means.
Devin saw wow. I forgot.
There it is.
Damn. Yes.
Oh shit.
I ain't seen that in a long time. I think I haven't seen that since.
SLC punk.
Oh, I love that movie so much. I was like really into skater culture and shit when I was.
Remember
in high school.
Gleaming the Cube?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I used to watch that movie every fucking weekend.
Yes. Yeah.
That was with Christian Slater,
Yeah.
who I used to call young
Jack Nicholson.
young Jack Nicholson.
Oh god.
He acted like fucking. He used to make
He
the
did,
faces and
he
everything.
did,
Yes.
I mean, he was the best thing since River Phoenix had passed.
Yeah. Damn.
I mean, just to be
River
real,
Phoenix.
like for example, if Robert Downey Jr. had never fucked up with drugs, other people would not have been successful. Because he was that he would have got
Wow.
all those roles.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the Judd Nelsons. I'm talking about Jason Bateman. You know, all them
Mhm.
people. You know, that was all Robert Downey.
Judd
Jr.
Nelson.
Well, Judd Nelson was always
Really
the
damn
second
powerful.
the second tier. Robert
He's just
Downey
hot
Jr.
rod.
That's what he gets a pass for.
He's
That's
just
what he gets,
hot rod.
and also for what you call it, Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Shit.
But
Right.
even a better version of him in that movie was Robert Downey Jr. in Weird Science.
Mm.
Ah.
Weird
touche.
Science is the shit.
Yeah.
Breakfast
Love
Club.
Weird
Breakfast
Science.
Club is
Breakfast Club.
top 5.
It's top
That's
five for you.
Yeah.
Oh, Breakfast Club is
I
great.
fucks
I was
with
Yeah,
just-
Breakfast Club.
the character
is.
that Judd Nelson played.
Nah, you just made me think about it, like,
Yeah.
because y'all make me think about movies I really rock with, and that's one of them.
In that 80s era, all the
just
Chicago-based films
period,
by
just
John
period,
Hughes.
just
So,
period.
How many
That
times
Legend
have
of
we
the
all seen
Overfeed.
that movie though?
Breakfast Club?
Probably
I
a
can't even
lot.
count.
Bro.
I used to be able to recite the letter for, like just off top.
Yes.
Like, you
Oh,
get-
man.
Exactly,
Oh,
yeah.
Off top.
Who remembers Thor in Adventures in Babysitting?
I do.
Damn. Yes. Oh.
That's one of the movies I watched a lot.
Yeah, Adventures in
Oh,
Babysitting
man.
was dope.
Yeah.
Which Adventures in Babysitting reminds me also of License to Drive.
Yeah,
and
I
Weird,
watched that.
and that bar scene from Weird Science. He,
Mhm.
What's like? He don't even have a license, Lisa. Like the whole. What is it? Michael Peter Hall. What's how do you say his name?
Michael C. Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was wilding out because he was drunk.
Oh my God! I love Michael C. Hall.
Yeah, all
before he
that-
was Dexter.
Yeah.
And
man.
then fucking 6 Feet Under, which is the saddest fucking ending of a show I've seen in a long
There
time.
it is. That's Thor. I was dying
Yeah,
when I
oh,
saw that. She was like,
shit.
"It's Thor."
Oh,
That was a classic ass movie.
that's funny.
Yo, her eyes got so wide.
Right.
Her eyes got so wide.
Yeah, we need to do a. I think I'm gonna rent out a theater, and that's all I'm gonna say. I have a list of 5 fucking double features, and we'll do a double feature every weekend or once a month. Once a month, we'll do once a month.
So
We
I'm
should-
not even gonna tell you where it's at.
It's only like $100 to rent out a movie theater. We should fucking do it.
I'm
They
trying.
still doing that?
it's like super
And
cheap.
I got a plug, so we good.
They
Oh
still
my God,
doing
it's
that?
lit.
You gotta play the
No, I don't know what they
professional.
doing, but I know what
You said,
Fly
I know what
Nerd
I'm
Group is
doing.
You gotta have the professional in there at some point.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So let me tell you the double
Yeah.
feature for Leon. So you watch The Professional with Leon the Professional, and you watch Replacement Killers with it. That's the double feature.
Oh shit.
Y'all don't understand. My double feature game is mean.
Or just do the Killers.
No, see with the Killers, you got to do that series. Yeah, you got to do that series. You got to stay in that lane.
I love The Professional.
But the
It's so-
Oh, the professional is so slept on.
It's,
You know what I'm saying?
is. It like
Y'all remember the
people don't-
Replacement
Man,
Killers?
it's so
I remember the
good.
replacement.
Yeah.
Both of those. What's really creepy about the Professionals was the whole relationship. I was just like not comfortable with.
Mhm.
I watched it later and I was like, Natalie
Yeah.
Portman needs
Yeah,
to
that's
chill.
why I didn't say.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say because it didn't
But it's
age
French.
well.
It's French, so it's okay.
Cause it was like based. It's like
Fuck outta
loosely
here.
kind of supposed to be similar to Lolita, but like not specifically because Lolita goes to some dark.
Yeah, that was a
places,
little
but-
different. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it was
but
the same
it-
premise though.
Right.
She
and
falls
it-
in love with
Yeah, and it which that part is not great, but it is like
but it's French.
his
so.
like mentorship of her.
We just
Was
we gonna
cool.
keep that out there.
I just have to keep saying that it's
yeah,
French.
no, you're
It's
true.
not us.
Which is true.
Wait, that's the clause. Like,
Oh, Chris.
Like I mean, like,
I do
and,
love
and I say that with the context that it's hard enough to try to go into the time period of another time in America and deal with the mind frame.
True.
But to go to
true.
another culture altogether in another nation across the
Yes.
pond and try to get into the frame of mind of how they thought about it culturally at that time,
Yeah.
like I don't need to do that.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not
it's-
here to
it's
judge
different.
cannibals because they've been cannibals all their life. That ain't my problem.
So how you feel about this whole Doctor Strange not being played in certain countries because certain
Oh.
I have to respect again culture, like, and we all know like if you make a movie, there's no such thing as 100%. And anytime you make a movie, you're expecting to get 30% and you'll be happy. 30% is like amazing. 30% can get you $1 billion. But if you like when you start thinking about a global situation, which the films are now trying to always conquer, which is why they're whack. It's because the film industries and all the rest of the world are not on the level that Hollywood is because they're behind. Some are ahead, some are behind. So if you're trying to appease all these people, then you got to dumb it down. And you're going to get these films that are now returning back to a period that we have evolved beyond in terms of storytelling. Which is why Netflix and Hulu and Apple and all these different mediums were great, is because they didn't have to dumb it down. You're paying for that shit.
and it's not really reaching to all those countries either.
Right.
You know
So-
what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of those
Different
countries don't
region.
get Netflix at all.
So
You
they
know what I
wanna
mean?
they wanna refuse Doctor Strange. I don't live there. I don't give a fuck.
So out of
Like for real.
out of curiosity, what culturally do they not want about it? Is it
The lesbian.
But think about it.
Oh,
This
I
put
didn't even know
it
there
like
was
this:
a lesbian
every
couple.
Muslim country refuses 75% of American cinema.
True. Okay,
Absolutely.
I actually didn't even know there was a lesbian couple in the movie.
Well, yeah,
They
America.
would
that
they
makes
would still
sense.
refuse it, from what I understand, because of the magic
Yeah,
That's
the
what I
magic- yeah,
thought,
the magic-
actually.
and
I thought it was
demons
the
and all these
magic.
things that they're against. Oh, it's all inclusive.
It's all included. Yeah, it's all thrown.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
right.
Sucks
and
to
so-
be y'all.
And so do the
Okay.
young people there who live there who are not so
Strict.
so programmed.
Yeah.
Repressed.
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, well, I mean,
Yeah.
we can't use the word oppressed unless we talk about America still.
I said repressed.
Yeah, you're right. Repressed.
True.
Repressed, oppressed, suppressed.
Depressed.
Yeah, depressed. It's
Yeah.
all the
All,
same.
all of the press. All of the
Cyclical.
press.
Full court fucking press. This is the fucking playoffs.
From baseline to baseline. Full
But
court
yeah, I mean,
press.
like, so Doctor Strange gets banned in Arabia, Saudi Arabia, wherever. No, Arabia, I'm sorry. And they don't want to expose their population to certain things. Okay, I get that. I don't care. But again, I'm a person who, again, if I'm one of those people who stands on the idea that failure is what breeds the wisest person, then that means that if you withhold information from people, if you withhold experiences, you're also withholding maturity from people.
That's what
That
I was
means
gonna
when they
say.
finally come in contact with that shit, girls gone wild.
Yeah, is that not brainwashing though?
It is.
Like,
It is absolutely.
Girls
Yeah.
going, wow, for real? That's
Yeah,
how you coming?
I just watched a documentary about dude too. He,
Yeah.
that,
Hugh Hefner.
no,
Was that on Netflix?
the dude, no, it's on fucking TNT.
Wow.
It's this show called Rich and Shameless, and each episode is about a
Appropriate.
different, like, I don't know,
Weirdo?
controversy
Yeah.
from like the 90s or whatever. And the first episode was about the dude that made Girls Gone Wild, and he is a piece of shit.
Yeah, that whole,
So-
the whole, he was,
Major
You're
League
right.
Scumbag.
yeah, the whole, that's the whole thing. The Girls Gone Wild was as much of a brainwash as the other stuff, because he kind of branded it in a way, and he showcased people in a certain way, and drew people in saying this is how you have to be. So
Right.
if you want to participate, you have to do this.
Because it was pre-internet, and also he
Yeah.
would be charging $25 a VHS tape. I was gonna say DVD.
It was a
So
forced.
it was a controlled event.
it was a forced freak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You weren't a
yeah,
freak.
yeah.
It was definitely.
He would get them to sign consent
That's the
forms while
point.
they were
Yeah, a
drunk,
control.
and
Yeah,
they
then get
would
them
be
drunk, and
fucked
then
up.
and everything goes after
Yeah,
that.
he's not a good person.
It was manipulation.
Exactly, it totally was. It totally was.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So we're in that era now where like the idea of
That shit was on TV.
It was. I remember the ads as a child.
It was.
I would see
They
the
had
ads all
commercials
the
on the late
time.
night for like, yo,
Yes.
you want to party? Get
You wanna-
this girls on
Yes.
wild.
That's
You know what I'm
shit.
There were
saying?
so many
Yeah.
tapes.
Yo, it was right there when BET After Dark would drop.
Yes, sir.
It
So
was-
what we
sir.
talking about? Like 10:30, 11?
With
No,
Tip
like
Drill.
12, 1. You know what I mean?
I used to catch him at like 11.
Drill video.
It must be your ass because it ain't your face. I need that. Because you was at. Whoa! Put out! Where's she at?
Swiping cards and ass cracks. You know what I'm saying?
It's all crazy.
At least Nelly was doing things in the legal way.
damn, it's getting hot in here.
Unlike
It's
Homeboy.
getting hot in her.
Getting hot in her.
So you telling me you ain't have a vocal tank top?
I did not, nor did I have a 50 Cent tank top.
Yeah,
A G-Unit tank top? You ain't had no G-Unit tank top?
You had the 50 Cent.
No.
The 50 Cent.
You ain't had your 50 Cent
Hey,
tank top?
that shit was
you all
suspect
have-
like a motherfucker.
Did any of you all
This
have
nigga 50.
the
If that wasn't 50.
the Cameron pink fur coat?
Oh, I would have got that. I would have
Hey,
got that.
but I seen
Dude,
cats
I definitely
wearing
had a-
pink. I seen fitted caps, jerseys,
Whole pink.
Air Force Ones, and they looking at you
I got a
tough.
pair of pink
Check it
ones
out.
now, though.
Hey,
Pink. Big
understand.
diamond earrings.
y'all do know that Cameron got that from here.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's
'cause
not
of
a
Kanye.
Harlem thing. That's a Chicago thing.
Of course.
That nigga
it
was hanging out and got that shit from the West
That
Side.
was the West Side.
Mm.
Yeah.
That
I was
was-
gonna say because he used to
It's
spend.
definitely the fur coat
It still
shit.
was
That's
an
only
influence.
the fur coat.
He was-
That's
Oh, no,
West
yeah,
Side
It was.
shit.
You can't say that and be like he was on TV. So where the influence come from? So that's what I mean. He created that wave of
Oh, yeah,
people
for sure.
wearing pink straight from head to toe. Come on, fam. It's some West Side
Yeah,
shit.
sure.
Yeah, that is from West Side.
Cause they wear
Fur
green,
coats.
but it's not pink. Yeah, it's all colors.
Nah, they
You
wear
know?
pink
That's
over
some
there.
West Side shit.
Go over there
Yes.
on Easter.
I feel like a lot
Oh,
of y'all
well,
from the
this-
South Side all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I'm from both
It's a mo-
sides.
it was- it's
From
a mo-
both sides.
It's a motherfucker over there somewhere with a car. Well, back in the 90s, with a car and a suit in every fucking color.
I believe
Yeah.
that.
A
Yeah,
caddy,
I believe that.
a caddy, a O's,
Ah, yeah.
a Regal.
I remember that dude.
I've seen
Yeah.
things.
I remember that
I've
dude.
seen things
Yeah.
like this.
I remember that dude.
Every
I'm
fucking
from the
color.
West Side.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
From the West Side. I remember that
That's
dude.
some real shit. He used to be at all the fucking concerts, Twister concerts, Do or Die, He was everywhere.
Mhm.
I don't know who the fuck it was. They knew.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not a West Sider.
I mean,
But I
you
mean,
ain't
he
have to turn your lip up like that. What's up?
Just say you
What's
what?
up, B?
What side you claim, motherfucker?
When I went,
I claim my side. I claim inside, motherfucker.
Look, the suburbs.
I claim inside, motherfucker. That's a bar.
So it's tricky for me. So like, I was born in Inglewood, grew up in on the South Side in like Beverly.
I can
Then
see
my
that.
parents divorced. My mom moved to Lincoln Park. My dad stayed sometimes in Inglewood, sometimes in Beverly, Morgan Park. That's how I met Swayze, Jamar. Shout out to Swayze and
Shout
Jamar.
out to Swayze.
Yeah, I went to Morgan Park for summer school and met them motherfuckers.
Summer school.
Yeah.
I was in summer school too for 2 summers.
So I was all over. So I can't successfully claim a side because I be the nigga on the South Side. I was kicking on the West Side. I dated lots of West Side girls and had lots of passes on the West Side from OGs. So.
You know, y'all always stay coming on Western. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
shout out to the West Side
You always
guys.
got a little plug out there.
I got to
West
shout out
Side.
Righteous King from the West Side. I got to shout out Sinclair. I can't remember everybody's name. Forgive me. All the guys from the West Side. Y'all used to hold me down when I was younger.
Shout out to Kenny Keys. He from the West Side.
West Side,
He's
okay.
like fucking Avers.
I didn't know that.
That
That shit was
motherfucker.
crazy.
Yeah,
I was
me
like,
and,
wow.
me and PK met as kids on the West Side. We went to the
See?
same grade
Oh,
school on the West
shit.
Side. So
It's
me
a
and-
bunch of y'all
My
from the
dad
West
is from the
Side,
West
Joe.
Side.
I
Yeah.
did not.
The West
think
Side.
that.
The West Side is pretty prosperous. Like,
Yeah.
Me
Don't
not
get it
me,
twisted,
me
yeah.
not being from the West Side or knowing much about the West Side is not because I don't respect it. Like,
Right.
It's just that's just how it went down because
I appreciate
like the
that.
house parties I used to go west for.
Mhm.
I used to
appreciate
pick it up
that.
for that.
You had to travel far as fuck.
Yes.
Actually, no, because again, Lincoln Park is a hop, skip, and jump.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
Lincoln
get
Park,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
a
then
lot
Wicker
of.
Park, I used to be in Wicker Park. I used to be at Lit X and shit. Like, used to be over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So going to the West Side for the house parties, and sometimes for some of the hip hop parties, them there through some parties in
Oh,
certain
yeah.
areas.
Mhm.
So we used to be all over, but I just
And that's how, that's just Chicago bound, fam.
like if you about that life, you
about that
you
life.
had no
You go
boundaries.
anywhere, it doesn't matter.
It-
North,
It was a lot of hip hop that I thought was South Side.
That was West.
That
Side.
was
West
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 Side.
Side.
And I was like, yo, piece
Yes,
of Sean
sir.
Doe, he put me on script. He was like,
Sean
no,
Doe.
this is South Side, this is West Side. And I was
Mhm.
like, oh, okay. I mean, I thought all the shit was
Everyone
A.
got
You know what I'm
along.
saying?
I used to look at the West Side and be like, why can't this community be on the South Side?
Mhm.
For real, for real. Like, cause like
You can't have it.
My introduction to the West Side was Crucial Conflict and
Damn.
Twister.
can't
it's
have
too
it.
close.
Word.
It's property value.
I
Yeah.
It's too close.
remember
to,
being a kid
to that
and them
shit.
like
Yeah.
just kind of being outside. Like them just kind of like pulling up and they be like, oh, this crucial conflict. Let's do or die. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Do you
Speaking
want
of
to
which,
ride?
on the West Side, I used to kick it with Rakim Allah, who used to do all the videos with Fab Five Freddy. He was from the West Side. So shout out to him. I don't know where the fuck he at. I know he
man.
moved.
Chilling.
Yeah,
Peace,
like he
peace.
did all the he did some of the early Crucial Conflict, some of the early Twister videos. Like we used to be kicking it. Like I used to go there. I just didn't. I didn't spend time trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
I think that's the best way to be. It's-
Yeah, I just respected it. I didn't. Have
It
to
wasn't
go.
your.
And then there was the Northwest. So shout out to Buddha. Buddha know who Buddha is. That's all that matters.
Word, man.
Can I tell you guys a funny non sequitur story? When you all were talking about the Cameron, when I mentioned the Cameron fur coats. So last summer, I had gone to New Orleans for the first time with a group of friends. It was maybe like 10 of us. And we drove, some of us drove, and we stopped in this fucking gas station. We were definitely in the South. We had to have been in Atlanta at least, somewhere in Georgia. There was a fucking car that was covered in this like fur fabric that was like green and kind of
Ain't that shit
iridescent.
weird?
I was like, we had all stopped and we're like, is that car furry? What the fuck is
That's
going on?
weird.
How do they wash it? It was
Right,
legit
how do
like,
you keep it
like
clean?
furry
What?
fabric.
Hey, that's the best.
Scrub brushing.
How do you wash
Oh.
that?
How do you-
You gotta comb it first.
Dude was
Oh my God, no! That sounds like a
That
chore.
car gets
And
you
it was like a
conditioner.
caddy. We were like, what is happening?
Yeah, exactly.
What's
Have y'all
happening
ever
in
seen
the
the
South?
velvet cars when it rains?
It was
That
the
shit
fuzzy
looks
kind of-
magical.
Yeah.
Because the rain and the wind is moving the velvet. It changes. Like, you know how velvet when you rub it one way and then
Yeah, right.
so the rain
Yes.
is making it change.
Oh.
as it
Change,
rains.
yeah.
Shit looks weird as
It
fuck.
was wild. That was probably one
We
of
should
the
probably look at a
craziest things
video
I've
of that
seen.
later.
Yeah.
Of mushrooms.
Yes.
Look at velvet
Exactly.
cars and shit in the rain. I'm pretty sure if we look it up on
We
YouTube,
looked
it'll
at
be
Mike
there.
Tyson.
Stare
I
at
sent
it
you
for
that link
hours
of
like, ooh.
Mike Tyson
Ooh,
grabbing a
shit.
handful of mushrooms and shoving that shit in there.
Oh my God.
He-
A
yeah,
handful.
he took it. He took
And
it.
he said, he told dude, they was like, oh, there's a lot of mushrooms. He was like, nigga, what? I do whole bags.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, he took
Not
like
whole
4 grams to the face. I applauded the man.
And like nothing.
Wow.
So what level was that?
That's like a mega dose for some people.
So
For him,
on a
that's his daily.
Right, 1 to scale of 1 to 10. How?
Oh, that's over the rainbow for some people.
Like if I did that shit, I might not make it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe,
might-
Tomorrow. Hey,
My
you
heart
talking
might
about
stop.
really? Yes. That's
Real.
fucking
Oh,
scary.
I might not live.
maybe that's how he made Mike Tyson
Why?
Mysteries. That's on Adult Swim.
No, that's how that motherfucker started talking to pigeons.
That show is
On
funny.
some
as
ghost
fuck.
dog shit. Like, what the
I
fuck are
love
you
that
doing?
shit.
Hey, I want to talk.
It's not far fetched.
I want
Hey,
to
for real.
talk in pigeon in this show.
Yes.
Talking pigeon.
And a
So-
small
so-
Chinese
okay.
girl.
And a homosexual ghost.
All right. Okay.
So-
This is the greatest thing ever.
Because isn't the Asian girl his daughter?
In the show, yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
Wait,
I
hold
wanna
on, hold
wanna
on.
adopt an Asian.
Oh, shit.
So Mike Tyson can smoke more weed than most people.
Yeah.
He can do more mushrooms than everybody.
Yes.
Clearly.
He
Clearly.
can knock out anybody.
Yes.
And then he's the most humble, dangerous motherfucker you will ever meet.
Ever.
Like
He
there is
wouldn't
not
harm
a,
a fly.
there's not a better human being on the fucking planet.
He was my favorite part of The Hangover. He's the only reason I watched the movie.
So when I talk about black culture, like so a lot of like so for me like and I say black culture, I don't mean that it's exclusive to black people. There's a culture that Tyson is a part of, that we're all a part of, that most people from the hood are a part of, that Tyson has embraced and that he has accepted unapologetically.
Mm-hmm.
That's the culture that, like as Denzel said, the culture that knows what a hot comb smells like. You know what I'm saying?
Crispy.
So
Right, burn.
So for me, that moment, just going back to some old shit. That moment,
I don't know.
when Will smacked Chris. that's a part of that culture. You know, like the Tyson getting annoyed by somebody and knocking him on the plane that we applauding is the same slap that Chris received.
As I play Will Smith.
I heard it. That's
right.
what I've been thinking.
I
It's
was
it,
hoping
you
it
know
would
what I'm
just
saying? I
like
heard-
induce
I-
conversation.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
fun fact, sidebar.
Don't applaud him now for that.
No, side,
I'm gonna say I don't know, man. I ain't fucking
hey,
with it.
sidebar. This is only for what is that? If you know, you know. So today is the 25th, right? This is Wisdom Power, Supreme Mathematics. The song "Wake Up" by Brand Nubian is literally today's mathematics. That's what that song is. The whole song is about today. Him going through wisdom power. I wrote this on the day of wisdom power. All being born to myself. The whole song is him doing today's math. Sorry.
like
Truth
specifically
hurts sometimes,
today,
but yeah.
Well,
Wow.
not this exact, but the day 25th.
the day the 25th.
Because the way you do it-
Slap the deacon. I agree with you. Oh, I'm here with you. Don't slap the deacon.
man.
Oh, wow.
Y'all are having gang fights on the couch.
So you Will Smith and niggas? What's happening right now?
Hey, that was an NWA moment.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I just thought about that because today's day. But like if you go back and listen to that song, it's very interesting because but for those who know, he's following a train of thought that relates to the lessons, and every degree in the lessons that's wisdom power, and he uses those lessons in this. Like back then, the way lyricists would incorporate the way they thought, the way they value things, their whole view on life into a you ain't got
A
to do
street song.
yeah, and make it sound dope.
Because rap was spreading a message.
Yeah, that's why they shut
It
that
was a
shit down.
language. It was a language barrier that only few could understand.
It was a code. It was
Yeah,
a subculture
certain
within a culture.
code
It was
and
a code.
morals and values that you had to uphold as being the lyricist that's signed to a label that's putting out this music across America.
Yeah.
It was actually a fucking code of honor that's been broken and sold out. And that's why you get what we get.
You know, that's true. It's kind of wild how much hip hop was so, I don't want to say so anti-drugs in the 80s, but it kind of was, though.
But for a lot of people, it was.
White lines.
Yeah,
and,
'cause
There was a lot of songs that was. So you
don't
had
smoke crack,
people like Wise
basically,
Intelligent who was
is the
anti-marijuana.
message. Yeah.
Four Righteous Teachers did
they
whole songs against. They were against marijuana,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, Brand Nubian would do songs about smoking weed.
Mm.
So it was the end. The nuances
I
of.
don't know about against marijuana. I always for it.
You always for it. see, that's the
For
that's the
obvious
that's the
reasons, right?
nuance of it. That
That's
the
a
fact that
different
back
drug
then,
than
But I mean, like, why?
back then the difference of opinion was respected. I don't like what you do because I wouldn't do it for myself, but I respect what you do, and I ain't dissing you,
I think also,
which is not a thing today.
I think also
Crack
too
fuck.
is because marijuana got swamped in with the other harder drug like cocaine.
Yeah.
Crack.
and
No,
crack.
let's
It's
just
a
talk about
gateway
crack.
drug.
They'll be
Right.
talking about
Nothing
crack,
hit. Come
because
on,
crack
man.
was devastating
Reaganomics.
neighborhoods.
Yeah, dude.
If it was a hallucinogen,
program.
then-
Yes, then it was
No, but
on
even-
the same.
Even then, all I have to
yeah.
say is you got an entire tribe of indigenous Americans who fucked with all that natural shit, and they still were able to thrive and build and grow.
Absolutely.
Look at the usage.
That's the usage, and also people don't think about the fact that most of these drugs that are on the street, particularly that are provided to the hood, are already affected and tainted and already dipped and wet.
Yep.
People think just because you buying it from your boy on the block, like he didn't grow that shit. That's a new phenomenon. Back in the
It
80s,
probably
90s,
wasn't even
And
grown.
probably
Like it's
mixed
been,
it
it's
with some
been.
other
right,
shit
right.
that you don't know
Exactly.
is in there.
They went to the kitchen and started messing around.
before he even got
Remember
before he even
when
got the
Reggie-
brick.
You over there smoking that woogie boogie?
The ooh-wees, the
And that'll be a strand.
ooh-wees, the woo-wees, etc.
And it'll be a
Yeah.
strand. You got
The-
that woogie boogie.
That's how you
son?
get. That's how you saw people graduating to the other shit. That and the fact that if you were selling it
boogie
and you
boogie.
wasn't wearing gloves and wearing a mask, guess what's happening while you working?
You getting high.
You getting addicted.
Yeah. I went to high school with
I don't know why I know
With
that.
kids
Pretend like
that-
I saw The Wire.
no, but yes, no, but
Yeah,
seriously,
you sure did.
the corner,
You sure
which
did,
was
buddy.
a prerequisite for the Wire, basically. It like I went to high school with kids that were doing ketamine and shit, and doing like horse tranquilizer.
Yo, remember Purple
Like-
Jesus? Do any of y'all remember when Purple Jesus was
yeah,
on the
like
news?
that's why Euphoria's not weird
Yeah.
to me. I'm like, kids were fucking dipping blunts in embalming fluid and shit.
So the Purple
Yeah,
Jesus,
no.
Wiki stick.
the Purple
Yeah,
Jesus
hell
was
nah.
taking the blunt and dipping it in Drano.
Yep, I've heard of
And
that.
it was killing motherfuckers in the northwest suburbs in the motherfucking them areas.
Keyword of suburbs. Go ahead.
That was dangerous, and that's when.
Yeah.
And then they want to look at us like we. But see,
Nah,
that's,
you got chin check motherfuckers who don't play that shit. Don't play
Even-
that shit.
Even legal shit like when Four Loko originally came out and it was selling energy drink and alcohol
my
and it was
God.
killing people
Oh my
because they
God.
was drinking
Okay,
three in a sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell nah.
So,
Jeez.
about a week and a half ago, like 2 weeks now.
damn,
right?
don't tell me you did that.
So I had a Four
Tequila.
Loko, right? Green apple, sour apple, and a fucking pint of Jameson
Woo!
and a fifth of Hennessy.
By yourself?
Yeah.
So when you
yeah.
told me you was drinking, I understand.
Oh yeah. You have no fucking idea.
I'm learning.
I made that combination right there.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What?
That's fucked
Well,
So
Four Loko
I
don't have
also
energy
I also
drink in it
didn't
no
eat
more.
that day, right?
Oh,
no.
And I don't know if you can see my hat. I work
Appetite
at
for
a really
destruction?
physical job. Yeah, destroyed myself.
I
yo.
know.
Destroyed myself.
Did you learn something?
No, because I don't remember anything.
Were you at the? Were you at least at
no,
home?
No. I was definitely off work.
No, I mean, were
I
you
had-
at home? I
So
mean,
no,
were you at
no.
home?
Just
So
where you
I
at
got
home.
off. I got off work, right? I got off work, right?
Don't try this at home, kids.
Did all of that, right?
Don't do
And
Please
you know what I'm
don't do
saying?
this.
Like threw up at the bar next to
Hey,
my
this
job.
is years.
Right?
Oh.
Threw up at the bar next to my job. Don't remember how I got home, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Lost my wallet.
It was-
No, you didn't. They stole that shit.
Maybe, but I don't remember. So fuck it. Yeah.
Assassin's
No,
Creed
for
style.
Loco,
Damn.
even without the energy drink part
It's
in For
drinks
Loco,
on this
yo,
can-
it's still.
No, it's still strong.
Why?
I
It's
seen
still stupid.
niggas
Huh?
cut the
Why?
pockets.
That's a
and the
personal
wallet
conversation.
pop out.
Okay, fair
Four
enough.
Loco still strong as hell.
Cut the
Yo,
pockets.
You can have
For
two
Loco,
be done.
Also, For Loco comes in like a fucking pint bottle now.
Yes,
A
it does.
pint?
Yeah, yeah.
A
And
bottle?
it comes in a fucking
It's
carton.
come in a bottle
It
now.
comes in a fucking carton
For
now.
who?
Hey,
Who needs this?
anybody
much for Loco?
who didn't graduate the Mad Dog 2020
Yes.
Hey,
or
remember?
Wild Irish Rose.
So I ain't gonna front. I used to drink Still Reserve 211.
Ooh,
Damn.
So I can't say shit.
You know what? And,
Yes,
and,
I have
and,
history.
and then when they upgraded, I was a part of that team
Oh
too.
shit! Oh shit!
When your
For-
money's low,
for-
you
you
go.
do what you
know what I
do.
mean?
Bro,
You do what you
shotgunning
do.
this shit.
Oh yeah,
Know
he's
what I mean?
shotgunning that joint.
So I was,
is For
hey,
Loco Gold?
I was on the block.
Oh yeah,
I was on the block.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's
terrible.
when
I'm
Four
It's way too
Loco,
much.
the
No,
Four
don't
Loco
do that.
Gold,
You
when
was
it
doing
went
this.
up.
Good.
You was
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
this
yeah.
I ain't
goofy
never
ass
seen
shit.
Four
Oh,
Loco
my eight.
Gold.
What is that?
So we used to
Is he
do.
making a bomb?
We used to drink Four Loco in 7-Eleven Slurpees.
What the
Right?
fuck is
Like,
that?
just
You
going.
know what? Low key, I did that before.
Sipping
Oh,
on some
yeah,
scissor.
yeah.
You did
Hey.
this before?
No, that
But
is
you-
some
you-
scissor.
Everybody say no.
Nah, not that.
What the
See,
fuck
the
is
gold,
this?
One
but see, that's the
7-Eleven
crazy
Slurpee
part.
and one Four Loco.
Everybody
all
say
day.
no.
That's the crazy part. Like
Yo.
the gold is already like on
Up there,
some
up there,
other
yo.
shit.
What the
Exactly.
fuck is in the gold?
So-
I don't
No.
think I've ever seen that.
No, you're
I don't want it.
snitching.
I'm just curious.
I'm gonna bring some next week. Don't worry about it.
What?
Snitching.
I'm gonna bring a 6-pack of
No,
Four
thank you.
Loco
Oh.
Gold.
Wow. What
None of us
You
will
know,
get
it's
it.
just like, let's do it. Let's do it. Four Loko
Bro,
Gold.
what,
What
the
is he
fuck
doing right now?
on?
Either you know or you don't. If you don't, that's good.
My kidneys hurt right now.
He
What
finna
is-
shotgun
No.
3 Four Locos right now.
Wow.
His heart is gonna jump out of his chest.
He's finna pass
Wow.
out.
He's not doing all that. No way.
Gotta
Oh,
be
wait, big
what-
dude.
what you-
Oh, no,
oh.
he's
Dude is
taking to
about
the
to-
Holy
face.
shit.
Wow.
He's about to go into
Nah, he's
cardiac
good.
He finna go.
arrest.
He finna go.
good.
He
He's
finna go
good.
lay down. He
He's
finna go
good.
lay down right
Dude
now.
Throw
got
up.
Oh,
Yup,
no.
yup, yup.
Come on,
No,
get it
thank
out of here.
you. No, thank
Get
you.
out of here.
No.
No, thank you.
That's
G
a
had
hard
to be
pass.
a
Yeah,
Marine or
three-
something.
3 Four Locos
fuck?
and your body just
Listen.
rejects
Ugh.
everything.
Your kidneys was like, nah, son.
Nah, bro.
Hey yo, I'm just gonna say human destruction is not what I promote.
Yeah,
No.
you're headed for self-destruction.
That's kind of fucked up. What we do to our human bodies
Oh,
just
man.
for a buzz.
True.
Way to make me
But see,
feel
that's
bad.
the escalation.
Or-
That's the escalation. If you don't, what did Black Thought say? You need to walk straight, master. Yeah, high. That's really what it comes down to. You got to know when you
Started
reach your
with Slick
limit.
Rick, sir.
Huh?
Started with Slick Rick.
Mm.
Yes, but that was
Hey, young
that's-
world.
That song has a specific
Hey,
message
young
to.
world.
It's
Little
just certain
hip-hop
things
history,
I
that's
just
all.
be like,
I agree.
Yeah, I can't
I
vibe
can't
with.
roll.
Yeah,
I
damn.
can't roll with the
Oh,
with the
man.
Four Loco.
I
thing.
appreciate
But-
it,
but-
though. I
but at the
appreciate the
same time-
gesture.
but at the same time,
No.
It hit
At
the,
the
it hit the
same
spot
time,
though.
we
You know
have
what I
to.
mean?
We have
It
to
hits
start.
a spot. I don't know if it hits the spot, but it hits a spot.
We gotta respect the experimentation because they're gonna do it whether we agree with it or not.
True.
So if
indeed.
we start embracing what they're dealing with and start having those conversations with them on some real shit, we might get the proper response as opposed to shitting on them and automatically they're gonna rebel. Fuck you, old man, and go do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of shit like that goes on. Like I've tried some shit being around young motherfuckers,
Mm-hmm.
and some young motherfuckers be wilding. That's all I'm gonna say. And
Old heads be
But-
wildin' too though.
of course.
Oh,
but,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, yeah.
well, fun fact.
Everyone
For
wild.
those people who are not aware of the common logic of the fact that every fucking old motherfucker was a young motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
There are
if they
people
still
who are
have,
not
if
aware
they
of
still carry on the same situation,
Carry
that's
on
the
tradition,
problem.
yes,
They're just
absolutely.
repeating
That's
shit
the
that
problem.
We didn't already.
That's
do.
why everybody is not an OG.
There are buzzballs.
I'm finna say, is that a
Yeah.
buzzball?
Hey,
That
y'all
shit.
wildin'. Y'all
Hold on,
Yo,
and I think
oh,
the small
yo,
joint she had is
Smokies.
moonshine.
Yeah,
That's
it is
moonshine.
moonshine.
Yeah, I
First of
fuck
all,
with
yo,
Moonshine
the
just sent me
moonshine
into
banana
some
cream?
Phases.
Wait a minute, y'all
See,
talking about
now
the brand
you-
that sold
yeah,
what
yeah,
store?
What's good?
now
I'm
You
talking
want
about
something
real
else.
Real moonshine.
Not
No,
on
I've
that.
had real
Yeah,
moonshine
man.
too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
though.
And-
So what's in it? What is?
I don't know about that commercial
The
shit that they sell in the
Buzzball.
store.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
talking about real
That's-
Small
Those
joint is
small-
moonshine.
I'm talking about
Moonshine
coils
from my
in the
uncle house.
bathtub.
Moonshine from
that
my
you
uncle
drinking
house.
that's
That's
like-
gonna Yeah, they gonna
That
hurt.
they taking like the regular juice and they pouring a bunch of sugar in the fucking. I'm talking about real moonshine. I don't know.
Right, where they
like,
brewing it at home.
Like my thing is that anytime
The
something
old
becomes
smoky
commercial,
moonshine
don't
hit
fuck
different.
with it. If it's sold in a store, but it's something that the real motherfuckers make, don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
If you don't get it in the jug, don't touch it.
Right.
If
with the three X's.
Jeffro ain't provide the recipe,
Hey, how wild is that? If you don't get it from the jug, don't trust it.
Because I'm from Alabama, I'm telling you,
Hey,
if
real.
you don't get in the jug, do not touch
Yo,
it.
it's gonna have the three
Everybody
X's on
recipe
it.
Nah,
different
real
on that
talk. Real talk.
let's talk
And
about
that- Hold on, no.
With
Disclaimer.
Bugs Bunny.
Peace to my dude Rob Walker. He got a jug of that Alabama juice up here, and that's my man's down there. And I've been sipping on that for the past 3 weeks. Holla at your boy. Trust me.
Edit that
What I'm
shit
telling you,
Edit-
I'm telling you,
Cos,
if it's not in the
Cos,
jug,
Cos,
don't
edit that
fuck
shit
with
out.
it. Real
Edit that
talk.
name out.
What up?
Edit the name out.
Oh my bad. Nah, he cool with it. That's my man's.
No, don't.
All right. Well,
Moonshine
my
is still
man's.
illegal.
My
Is
man's.
it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Except-
Well, my man's got
Except for
that.
if, like,
Super
you make
illegal.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Jay.
My man's got that drink. He
Yeah.
got that super Kool-Aid. And I'm telling you, when you get that super Kool-Aid, it's going to get you happy.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
So let me put y'all on to something, right?
Wow.
Moonshine is very risque. The wrong moonshine will fuck you up in a very
Yep.
bad way.
Yep.
If you fucking with moonshine and you don't know who doing it,
Man, look.
so moonshine
'Cause
is
you got
like
clear and
brilliant.
brown.
Like when we talk, like
Wow.
moonshine is equivalent to like them fucking meth labs.
Oh.
Yeah, you can blow up your crib trying to make
Moonshine, you gotta know
True
what the fuck
indeed.
you
Really?
doing. You
Yeah.
gotta know what you're doing, because when you drink that shit and it's not the right mix of the
It's
right
poison.
shit at the wrong, yeah, it will
It's
kill
basic.
poison,
It's
yeah.
basically Everclear.
you. Yeah.
God
Hey,
damn.
hey, hey.
I didn't
now.
have some Everclear times. Don't do
Look,
any of these things.
Moonshine is
Look.
not
Don't,
that
Everclear,
way.
don't
do
do
that
any of
shit.
these things we're
Hey,
talking
the
about.
way that
Hey.
level, I
Hey.
felt the level of toxicity.
When you
Just
only got
rise like, what the
$11, when you only got that $11,
Get out of here!
and you gotta get the whole
drink that
gang
shit.
to the man,
Straight.
look, Everclear
Are
get
you
you there.
okay with your brains? Are you
Listen.
okay with your
Everclear
life?
get you there.
Listen, your brain cells
Taking
will
shots
die.
of Everclear,
it.
son.
Your brain cells
We here
won't
to
die, but
talk.
your synapses pathways might dissolve. But don't worry, they are able to recover and regrow.
My friend used to
So
say
they
Everclear
affordable.
was
They're
plain
affordable.
fuel.
So you know why people can't
You gonna take
remember
off
when
like
they
a
drunk?
rocket, I'm trying to told you.
Because the synapses pathways have been affected.
Yeah, damn.
It's also, there's this thing that says, like, there's certain synapses pathways that grow while you're drunk because it's trying to compensate for the fact that you fucked up. So that's why you can remember, if you study for a test while drunk, you got to take the test drunk.
Wow.
That's for real.
Is that what
Wait,
causes
what?
dark spots in people's memories when they're
Yes.
fucked up?
Yes.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
You have to, if you get fucked up to that level, you cannot go back. You got to take time to let your brain heal.
That's
Wow.
almost like when you get fucked up, right?
Is a week good?
and
Like, you
then
can't-
and then you go to sleep, but to combat the whole hangover situation,
Yeah.
you drink to get right back on track.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Saying?
real.
That's what
Yeah.
they
Damn.
You got to
Real
wean
shit.
yourself
Hair
off
of
of
the
it.
Yeah.
dog.
Because you got to transition from the
Hair of the dog, huh?
You
dog.
are. They
I've
call
done
it
it.
spirits.
Man,
you
look.
are under the influence.
I just go hit
So if you-
Mexican
if you-
folks now for the spicy beans, folks. You gotta get 'em.
Moon
You
night.
gotta, the spicy beans.
That's
yo.
how we got fucking.
That too. Yeah, believe it or
Alice
not,
in
though,
Wonderland.
if you are drunk, having gas,
Mm.
alleviating that gas will work because it's gas
That's
at that point.
problematic, Joe.
But it's real shit. So
Yeah,
you just
no
got
no
shit.
pun intended.
Yeah.
It's real.
So
shit.
why do and this is funny.
Flaming
you
hot
gotta
tacos.
This sounds
When
funny,
you
but why
drunk,
niggas?
you
Why do
can't control
motherfuckers?
it.
Why do people go drink and then go eat Mexican food?
Yeah. eat
Because it's
greasy
the only thing
food.
that's open.
No, because Mexicans
It'll
know.
soak up all
Exactly,
Of the,
they
No,
know.
you get the bread to soak up the
The
alcohol.
Tortilla and the beans will help expel the gas because it's
Yeah.
gonna build up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a process.
Damn,
There's a science to it.
I was
Yeah,
taught this by the
science.
Mexicans.
I'm just
Thanks,
saying.
Uncle
That's
Roberto.
a very bullshit
Uncle
science.
Roberto.
No, so check it
It's
out.
still bullshit.
Let me tell you why it's legit. The best science is the one that's experiential. There's two sides to science. You got the experiment where you're outside of the experience, and then there's experience where you're the one participating. Which one you think you're gonna learn from more?
Probably both.
Can't learn from both. That's why there's so many theories, because we can't test that shit.
Yeah.
The experience, these are motherfuckers that been drinking for ages. Cerveza, motherfucker. Like, we go in, we drink, and we come out.
Why?
You go in with a purpose.
You know what I'm talking about.
You go in with a
Don't
purpose. You know what I
spend
mean?
New Year's Eve with your Mexican friends. They will fuck you up, son.
Yeah, they will.
Listen.
Nah, I
fucked
avoid
up
that.
before. Don't get me wrong.
Look.
No, it's not about being fucked up. There's a process. People figure shit out. What they call old wives' tales.
Look.
That shit's real. Motherfuckers go through trial and error. They
Oh,
figure
drink
some
that
shit out. Oh,
makes
this
it-
shit work every time. Let me do this again.
Mm-hmm.
And it works every time.
That's
a-
why them
that's
beans
a
prepared
constant in
before
your
they even
experience.
start drinking, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
That
know what
shit-
the fuck
them
to do.
shit's ready before they even start drinking. Before it
They
come
know what to
time,
do.
all
I
right.
get a euro in the same process.
It's
as
the
happening.
same thing.
You know what I mean?
Look.
Go to the drinking
Damn.
cultures. The cultures that are known for drinking, and look at what they eat. What does cabbage do? Make you fart. Who eats cabbage? The Irish. What the fuck do the Irish do? Fucking drink.
Yeah,
all the
they
time.
do
Hearty
drink a lot.
potato-based diet.
So you pay
You
attention.
smell
to
it
all
right
the
now,
starches.
like,
beans
yeah,
make you
nah.
fart. The drinkers eat beans. It's not a coincidence. The
All
same
the
thing about
starches.
spicy foods. The people who eat a lot of red meat and raw meat, they eat spicy. Why do they eat spicy? It kills the parasites. Everything we think of things as weak, like as modern times, as oh, it just tastes good. No, that's years of evolution of intelligence and process and trial and error to figure shit out. Humans are fucking intelligent. That's why they say Homo sapien. I mean, wise man. Literally wise man.
The body is
Yeah.
amazing, man.
We didn't have
body.
technology back in the day.
No, we just had
so-
trial and error.
Trial
We
and
had
error.
this shit,
Yeah.
the brain.
And it didn't feel right. Like, what did they? Remember we was talking about if you in the wild and you got to figure out what to eat. Motherfuckers say you take a small pinch of whatever herb, wait 24 hours. If you don't feel anything, eat a little bit more. Wait again. If you don't feel anything, you good.
Another Ambi survival tip.
Damn,
these
the
are
human
mine.
body.
Oh, man.
I'm just the vessel. I didn't
Somebody
know.
make a list.
Right.
It's like tip number
The human
87.
body.
Right. Industry rule number 4,000 in Ambi.
T-shirt. T-shirt.
T-shirt. Oh, you jumped on it before I can get to motherfucker.
That's what I'm on it.
Gotta be on
You
your
know what I
toes.
mean?
What?
Damn
So
it.
what's
Well,
the
you know what? It
Ambi-
could be some socks.
What's the
Oh
Ambi-Matics?
my god.
What-
Oh, Ambimatics?
Yeah.
The Ambimatic socks.
See? Finder's
Are you-
fee.
you right?
Don't
Finder's
bothering
fee.
me. I'm studying.
Ambi-Matics
Y'all all
socks.
see this is going right.
Finder's
Don't
fee.
bother
On the
me,
block
I'm
with the
studying.
Ambi-Matics
I put in the
socks.
universe. You know what I mean?
Hey,
There's equations on your socks, right?
know what?
The
So I
black-
still said it.
the black with the white writing.
Symbiotic.
Right.
Black socks with the white writing.
Right.
Ambimatics is just my personal application of how I live out mathematically.
Oh man.
And it's ambimatics because I am, I be. I do things mathematically. So math, believe it or not, at the most fundamental level, skip all the extra shit. Mathematics just means to learn. It's problem solving. Whenever you doing math, what you doing? Solving a problem. Who don't have problems? So who don't need to do the math? So ambimatics is just me taking an approach to, like, when I speak my piece.
Hoodie number 3.
Hoodie number 7.
It could be a bucket hat.
Yo. Oh man.
See, that's why they call me Dodimus for a
Hey,
call
that's
me
that.
Dodimus for a reason.
I'm with it.
I'm just saying.
So we gonna talk about Moon Knight or what?
What you want to talk about? Let's go. Did you see Moon Knight last episode?
No, I did not. But I figured.
So why you
I
want to talk about it?
I don't give a fuck. I don't mind spoilers. That's my shit.
So Moon Knight episode 4, for most people, returned
Ruined
them
it
to the
for me.
unknown. Now motherfuckers don't know what Moon Knight's about again. But Ennis, it was so Ennis.
It was very in the later Moon Knight, definitely from the Jeff Lemire stuff. That split was hard.
That shit
But,
was brilliant.
I'm still waiting to see where they're gonna go. I know why my man's is disappointed. I know
Violence!
why. I know
Violence!
why. But I wasn't the one who made that promise. So
Kevin
No,
Feige
it's
made the
not.
promise.
It's not. Yup. It's this motherfucker where he just said, "We're gonna push the limits. We're gonna push."
Yeah, I believed in him. But to be fair,
Rated R. Here we come.
to be fair, it is a rated R content. It's
I
just not
get
violence.
that, but nigga,
So I don't.
Where are we going with this?
So I don't
shit?
know if it's gonna end up. Because here's the thing.
Swashbuckling.
Okay, so in the end.
Swash. All swash. No buckles.
no buckling.
All swash.
No pirates.
I don't know.
Episode 4 been all swash.
I'm just saying though, man. And
So-
D&D swashbuckling and
Please record that. That is classic.
Moon Knight invite you
valid.
for pulling the veil over your dumb ass head.
Yeah,
You
he
all
did.
swash.
All swash. I don't want to hear that adventurous bullshit.
He did.
Fuck out of here.
Oh man.
He did.
All swash.
He did.
Oh,
Wash your undies,
Fuck
ass.
out of here. Where
Shirt
is it?
number 15. Swash
What?
your undies.
One thing I did notice, because I'm still enjoying.
Yes.
Full Moon episode might be violent because they say this the build up, and then the
That's
full
when he
moon
gets his full
episode
power
is
and all
the
that.
one where they get all
Or is that what the people are predicting?
Yeah, that's what they say.
I mean, obviously, full moon,
I haven't seen Moon Knight beat up shit yet.
No, he ain't fought a person.
What
Well, he
the
did
fuck?
fight those people with the spears,
The Spears he lost.
but he speared them. He skewered them. He skewered them. I mean, granted,
He
again,
did shish about him.
yeah, I mean, he really was piercing people with sticks. Kind of violent.
I haven't seen anything that's
Yeah, kind of.
impressive yet.
Kind
I got you. I mean, I like the story and
Fight choreography is something. I mean, not good choreo. But the first episodes was dope because it even expressed any violent scenes.
you saw
per
was
se.
coming. You know.
You know, it was all about the imagination, which you said it was going to be implied
Yeah.
violence, and
Which
you
is
was
what-
right on it
Yeah.
because that's what it's doing. It's implying a lot of shit. You see the blood on the hand, that's great, but where that pop be? Where Moon Knight at? Where crazy Moon Knight fighting crazy?
And I
This dude is 4-7.
Because I think in this
I-
it's gonna be Jake, and I think
I kind of thought the episode 4 though would be us seeing what happened on the flip. You know what I'm saying? I thought that would be what we would see what would happen on the flip, but
Okay.
but we're playing out the Egypt thing, and they had the Indiana Jones moment, and I was like, all right, I see, but you know, the lack of what
violence.
the not it's that lack of. It's something missing for me. The story is cool. The story is dope. I'm liking the story, but it's still missing something for me. It's still, I don't know what. I can't pinpoint it yet.
It's violence.
No, because you know I can live with you.
I'll
Y'all know
speak
me.
for you. I'll be your mad villain. Hey, it's violence, motherfucker. That's what he can't put his finger on. It's violence.
You're like the alter ego of Obama from Key and Peele.
Oh,
That's it. Oh shit. Oh, okay.
that's perfect.
All right.
Man.
Hell no.
He's like, it's not violence. I can't put my finger on it.
Oh, that's how diplomatic these nuts. Violence. Where is it? You promised something. I don't see this shit, man.
Hey, we gonna
Man.
get 20. We gonna get half of an episode of violence.
Blade gonna be trash. All this promise shit is gonna be trash.
You
dude.
think
Well,
Blade,
Blade's
you
not
think
gonna
new
be a
Blade
series.
is gonna be trash?
What we do need
Isn't
to
it a
worry about is
movie?
it
'Cause
seems
they're
like
not-
Wolverine.
It's not. They're not pushing it to the way they should.
Wolverine is coming back again.
And it might be. He might keep his claws in. It might be a drama.
How have I missed all of this?
He gonna fall in love. Wolverine gonna fall in love.
I hate all of it.
Samurai now.
Why?
Where's your claws
I don't
at?
like that
I
lovey.
haven't developed them yet.
I don't like that lovey-dovey.
But believe it or not,
and-
love is a
and-
part of Wolverine's story. Logan's story.
It is.
That's
It
a
is.
huge
Portion
part
of
of
it.
the story.
You
That's a
can't
huge
can't
part of the
omit the
story.
lovey-dovey.
I just
Give
watched
Phoenix.
Aquaman
He is a
like
fucking
other day.
simp.
Hold on,
Damn.
before we start bashing,
Aquaman.
right? They got the romanticals when like all types of
romanticals.
shots going on. I'm like, you take the time to
What are we
stop
talking
fighting
about?
people. The Aquaman movie, right?
Oh, that shit.
See,
Damn.
ladies and gentlemen, all I'm saying is I just watched the movie, right?
Oh, for the first time?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
sorry.
Cause I was like,
hell?
eh,
I saw
fuck
this
was you
the
doing?
other day. The theater.
minding my business. I was like, wasn't on that shit.
That's a
right?
good
Mind it.
response.
Man, my black ass
I was,
business.
but no, I was like because
Oh, shit.
because we do the Fly Nerd group, I was like, let me just take that plunge, right?
That's why you got to pay attention to us.
I like the choice of
That
words.
was a good pun,
I like
right?
the choice of words right there.
Splash.
Fun.
Young Dottie,
Except for
watch
this
me.
bitch.
You know what I mean? So I watched the joint, and I was like, y'all got all types of things shooting underwater. First of all, help me understand this. And then second of all, you want to have, tongue kissing your girl right here. I understand the
Right
moment.
now.
Right now, in the middle of the
battle.
fight. In the middle of the fight.
How does
that's
this
what's
work?
going on?
Like
It
they
doesn't.
In the middle of the fight.
They was like
I thought it was
climax-
romantic
They have a-
fight.
If
they
it's
have a
like
Like
moment.
romantic fireworks. That's a war.
The
They had a
climax
moment.
fight.
I
The
ain't-
climax
it was
fight.
right
of
in the
film.
middle, like right
It was
before.
just going on.
Yeah, once he
And they
once
were
he-
safe.
Once he got the joint, you know what I'm saying, and he's like the king or whatever.
Hey, was
They
that old
just-
girl? That's old girl who lied on
Yeah,
deck.
Yeah.
That's that chick. Yo.
Please
You
pull
heard?
that
Handle
up.
our lightweight,
You
B.
see? You see?
Handle our lightweight, man.
You heard? Right. You heard, Amber Heard?
Oh man.
Look at all them that violence.
You know what's
violence.
interesting? Everybody gonna forget about this Aquaman shit by the time Black Panther 2 come out. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Because we gonna see what that shit really look
Hey,
like.
did you watch Atlanta?
Yeah, right. The
Y'all
fucking
go ahead. I didn't see it.
talking about
I'm not caught
fucking
up.
Black Panther too.
They talked about Black Panther. Who they say was going to be in it?
Oh,
What
shit.
episode?
4.
Yeah.
Lorenz Tate.
Yes, yes.
Wait, what?
who is in power
Hold
currently?
up.
Lorenz Tate.
Lorenz Tate, they
Tate going to
did
be
say-
in Black Panther too.
Lorenz Tate?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the joke they was making. in that.
Yeah.
What's funny about that is I'm starting to believe that's possible.
You never know.
So what do you think is going to be a jump on?
So she asked a
Set.
question earlier. This beauty of this thing called deep fake.
oh, yeah.
We watched Luke Skywalker in season 1 of
The
Boba Fett.
Mandalorian.
No, Boba Fett.
Boba.
Oh, okay.
Boba
That was
Fett.
so
he was
see,
in Mandalorian too,
in
I
Mandalorian
thought.
he was just
Yeah,
CGI.
Oh.
In Boba Fett it was deep fake, which is totally different technology.
Yeah.
So deep fake is when you take a person who's the same stature, same physique, basically looks like the person you're trying to emulate,
You know,
and
kind of.
then you CGI their face over their actual face, but they have the same face structure, so the subtleties of their facial changes are invisible.
Wow.
So deep fake is invisible to us, unless like it's very difficult to spot. There's a guy on IG who does Tom Cruise deep fake, and YouTube.
So does the
So what are you talking about?
does the real actor do the actual
Well, Mark
scene,
Hamill did the
or is
voice.
it all
That's
deep
what I'm-
fake?
yeah.
That's,
Yeah, Mark Hamill
But
did the voice.
Yeah.
T'Challa's voice that was done can be done by a lot of voice actors.
Wow.
Now, as far as deep fake, You can find somebody. Now, the fact that we watched Disney already do it demonstrates that they are willing and will do it. So
I don't remember what movie it is, but they are releasing a movie with an actor that's
Well,
been dead
typically,
for 70
all they need
years.
is just the
Yeah,
mask.
that's the
All they need is the mask.
That's no, but even when
CGI mask. You got me a CGI mirror match.
no. But when he takes the mask off, you can still have it be the same. It still could be the
It
same.
can still
actor.
be
It could
T'Challa.
be his face because they have the rights to that.
So would that be stomping on his legacy, or would that be a
I don't
tribute?
What
think
it would
they'll do
be
that.
is nobody gives a fuck because
Clearly.
it's a movie.
Yeah.
And they doing it. They've been doing. See, the thing is that people have put. That's another example of people pushing him to a pedestal of this impossible stature that no one can live up to or follow behind. Like,
Well, why is that going on?
why are
Well,
fans
I mean,
doing that? Idol worship.
I mean, the question is like, is it okay to do that?
Right.
Like,
it-
is it okay to like be
So
like, well,
you tell me
all right.
where morals fit in Hollywood, then we'll talk.
That's also true.
Once you
That's
find
also
that
true.
moral fiber in Hollywood, I'm
The
down.
moral code.
It's
in
a
any-
quest.
No, the moral. the moral.
Oh,
That
shit.
would be a whole D&D
But no,
campaign.
but
Find
no,
out
real
in
talk. The moral
Hollywood.
code in any type of industry,
Is the
like
dollar.
entertainment industry. You know what I'm saying? Because
don't-
you're putting yourself out there.
A
Right.
posthumous Biggie album.
But
Why
if
is that
you
different?
got the hook to the black dollar,
Did you?
You're in a good.
Yeah,
spot.
you're not stopping.
You're not. Stopping.
You don't ban war
What's the hook
forges,
to the
do you?
black dollar, though?
You don't ban war forges
What's
in
the
your
hook to the
campaigns,
black
do you?
dollar?
No, I do not.
A
Word.
movie franchise like Black Panther. It's just a movie, right? It's just
It's a movie. It ain't the actor. It's not
I've
about
seen
the actor.
generations of
We were just talking about Johnny Depp losing his career and all the
Right.
people that lost their jobs because of that.
Right.
So are we gonna sacrifice the success of Black Panther 2 because of this one man's proposed legacy that really is not about? Is it about him or is it about the character?
Right.
You said a couple of key things, and the one is the one real one, the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's talk about.
Okay.
Hey.
What are you willing to put up?
Yeah.
What are you willing to lose? And then how is it going to affect your life moving forward?
Now here's the beautiful questions. Because everybody want to take the high road and talk about morals. You taking money out of his fucking kid's mouth. Now what? Shut the fuck up.
But that's if they still.
No, ain't no ifs.
Look.
His likeness.
Do
was
y'all read the comic books?
No, this is.
Let
not,
me see 5 graphic novels of Black Panther.
Wait, what do you mean?
Are you defending the movie? Are you defending him?
What you saying?
Or are you defending the franchise? What are we talking about?
Well, so what I'm saying is
That's a
that
good question.
the film can contain his deep fake, his image and likeness, and that will be funds and money that will go to his family.
Mm.
So we gonna sit there and talk about morality, but his family gonna eat off of that success? Who's to say
So
if
they
the
going
family's
to
okay with it?
this whole Black Panther 2 is going to be T'Challa in it. He's
That's
gonna be
what I
deep
think.
fake.
That's what I personally think. Is that he will be in there as a deep fake for
That'll-
the period of time he will be in it.
That'll be weird.
Only, well, why would it be
Yeah,
weird though?
And they said they're not going to recast. You think that's kind of
That's not
because
re-
they did it for Star Wars for
I think they'll CGI his death in the movie.
which
That's what
means they didn't have to still.
Yeah, I think they're gonna CGI
Recast.
his
They
death.
did do that in
They-
Star Wars.
They got
So
well here. So again, his voice is not that in terms of how he sounds playing T'Challa is not that
anyone
original.
could be T'Challa.
Anyone can do that.
Anyone can do that.
From Wakanda to Zamunda.
And this is not to disrespect his legacy, but I
It's
mean, is his
All the
legacy his
fantasy
fucking
Africa
death or
voice.
his
I am
life?
King
Or his
T'Challa.
life, yeah.
So if it's his life, then let's talk about what he did while he was alive and continue that living legacy, not
True.
talk about his, oh, he died. Okay. You want to remember him as a dead man or as a living man?
Mm.
I mean,
You know what? Shout outs to him being James Brown in that fucking movie.
oh, he murdered that.
I had it
Ooh,
recently because when we were talking earlier about musicians, I thought about that because I watched that movie for the first time like last year, and I was like, "Damn, this movie was so fucking good."
Did you
Why
not
didn't
forget
no
that
one
he
talk
wasn't
about
James
it?
Brown? There was moments where I was like, this motherfucker's James
Serious?
Brown.
No, for real though. It's on Netflix. It is so fucking good. I
It
was
made
like,
me look at my 45s different.
Yeah.
I picked them up like,
This
you
what he
ass
No,
did.
dude.
seriously.
Like, come on, man. And I even made a post on Facebook like, how do you separate being a fan from understand this person is troubled and
Yeah.
they did a lot of abusive things? Like, do you condone that and still listen to the music?
Right.
You
Yeah,
see what
that's
I'm
Shaka
saying?
Khan too.
Because
Yeah.
that's
Tina Turner.
this is what I'm saying. So it's like,
I
do
had
you
this
do you
conversation
do
every
you
single
keep
day.
listening to the music, knowing this individual is capable of this?
It's a tough
I
call.
think
Yeah,
it's
it's a
I
tough
think it's up to the
call.
individual.
I think it's
Yeah.
the level
It's
of.
It's a
Yeah.
moral.
where
It's
you
a moral
take it.
situation.
I
but
do know that nowadays people are quick to say, I won't listen to it anymore, but that ain't the old world.
I mean,
exactly.
20 years ago, that wasn't a thing.
R.
that's
Kelly,
just-
R. Kelly
I
still
argue
get
this-
residuals.
look,
you know what I mean?
argue this point with my homie specifically because of R. Kelly.
Mm.
And like, you know what I'm saying, him putting R. Kelly in like work
What?
rotation music. Like, bro, I'm like, what you doing? What is this? Why you bumping R. Kelly in these people's house? This is weird. I ain't with it.
He's the first.
So y'all is step in the name of love. Come on.
No, what I'm saying is
sit
that-
the fuck
Step in
down.
the
Can't
name
what
do
I'm
it.
saying is
Yeah,
that
I
nowadays
I seen
they
someone.
do it.
They was
But
on
back-
TikTok.
do it.
I
But,
guess it was a
all
video.
of the artists that were women beaters, rapists, etc., for like all the way through the 50s, the 60s.
Yeah, I got it.
No one ever stopped listening to
No,
their music
I
or
gotta-
stopped selling their music.
Yeah.
But also, abuse was not as
Yeah,
abuse
you definitely
wasn't
didn't put
as
so much.
known about. It was known about, but it wasn't like talked about where
We
it's
didn't
like,
have
oh, there's a
access to that
victim. It
information.
was kind of like, oh, this happens. You get the fuck
Exactly.
over it. There wasn't like a culture of therapy and trauma therapy and stuff
Right,
like
that's
that.
the difference.
and
now.
I'm glad
That's
you
the
said it
difference.
just like that. It's not a
Yeah.
culture of taking care of people
And taking
Right,
care
that's
of
then
people,
that
going
was
through
period,
trauma.
who are
You know what I
being
mean?
abused. Exactly.
Exactly.
It's
There
a
was no
difference.
culture.
You're
for that
talking
back
about
then.
the
That's why.
industry.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the people.
That can happen in
the
the industry
fans.
too.
The
Man,
fans.
so
just
it's the
the
people.
The people change. So I'm
How
always
many-
that like my thing is that like so we come to an understanding today. You can't go back 30 years and say I'm gonna punish you for what we thought was normal and okay back then. It's kind of tricky like that. Like no, the culture was different back then.
Yeah.
Our values were different back then. We can't go back after we realize something and say I'm gonna punish you for what you didn't know was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Adams Project.
Well, that's
It's kind of what it is, like with the whole Bill
The
Cosby
Adams
situation
Project.
and
well.
all
I
of
don't
that.
know. I don't know how far. I don't know if Bill Cosby is old. Like that was always fucking wrong.
I mean, that was
Now,
just a shite.
in the
I mean,
60s,
that's just
70s, yes, it was a past. Back then, they was doing that shit. But 80s and after, like, no. I mean, even then, you knew it was wrong. So Bill Cosby is like one of them situations where there's a lot of nuances in that have to be explained that no one wants to talk about. Because we don't talk about the fact that there's still that whole thing at 3 a.m. showing up to this man's crib. Like, you're not coming in to talk business. I don't
Hey,
know what you're there
hey.
for, but I don't know how the
Yo,
that
yo,
is.
business is business, B.
Hey,
If I have personal meetings at 3,
I'm not
Look,
saying it's wrong. I'm
hey,
not
yo,
saying it,
look,
I'm not
man,
saying it
look,
justifies.
look,
If
I'm saying
my
I don't.
office hours is 3 a.m. to 8 p.m.
yo,
You the first client. And you the first client
I'm
of
not
the
saying
day.
it's wrong
Oh.
or right. I'm just saying I don't know what the culture was.
don't even
back
call
then.
my phone
So
past
I
10.
Um,
Don't even call my phone past 10, yo.
I
Like,
think
so
That's nighttime minutes.
True. I think
booty call out was that's what
with
that
him,
is.
I think with him specifically, it's a thing of it was a blind eye turn to all of the fuck shit he was doing because he was America's dad
for so many years.
for so many decades of time, and you know, it what he did was very fucking tasteless, and he did it to over 70 women.
Yeah.
And he should have not gotten out of jail recently, and that's how I feel
Allegedly.
about that.
There's also the thing of all the people involved in that whole
Camp.
culture with him.
Yeah, that were
and
helping
they stopped
him.
with him.
Yeah.
Even though he was not the guy that threw the parties.
Right, because
He
he wasn't the first, he wasn't
No,
the
he
last.
wasn't the first to last, but
He didn't
they
fucking
chose
create the
him
shit,
as
no.
they used him.
as the scapegoat.
Well, even as an example, there's still a thing of like there's still like it's not over.
right.
Because he was not the guy that was responsible. So you stopped him, but the guy that was responsible and the people that were perpetuating that culture, who still perpetuate that culture, are still doing it. The parties still fucking happen.
Yeah.
Are we gonna pretend like they don't? No, they
Hell
still happen.
yeah.
So, it's
So why
like,
ain't being stopped then?
huh?
All
That's
this
the
bullshit,
real- that's the
why
real
isn't it
question.
stopped then? Why
That's
is
the
it,
real-
And that's
why
what
is
I'm
he's
saying.
the scapegoat, and why all this and you gotta? I
mean,
mean,
because
what
the people-
happened, but then you know,
Weinstein
Whatever.
killed himself, allegedly. You know
Well,
what I mean?
yeah,
fuck
that's
that.
still one
Yeah.
person.
Weinstein.
He couldn't do it by
But then-
himself either.
But going back to what Kai
It's a
said,
machine.
it's like, why isn't the whole situation being stopped?
Because the people
You know
that
what I
are
mean?
doing it are a lot higher up in power than them guys.
And there's
Yeah.
motherfuckers that possibly have some morals that can stop this whole situation. Because you see things on
because
blast.
just saying this a vicious cycle is just a crutch. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's bullshit. Oh, it's still gonna happen. Like, well, why the fuck
it's gonna
should it
it's
be?
gonna happen
It's
because
gonna
it's like
happen.
they
Or is
got,
it the
down.
Frank Lucas shit? Like you can
It's the
shut
money
me up, you
behind
can
the
lock
shit,
me up, but
yo.
it's still gonna be another.
If you
It's-
pull a guy off the
exactly.
block, but you don't take the kingpin out, then what did you really stop?
and the
Nothing.
money
Nothing.
John,
and
Bill
you got
Cosby
long
was not
bread
the
behind
kingpin.
that. You
Exactly.
got long
No, of course
you got
not.
long bread behind that.
But
And
he-
that's the
He was
conversation
the
is that
scapegoat.
are we really concerned about
He
the
was the
moral
scapegoat.
issue and the problem that's happening, or are we concerned about
The whole
I'm feeling-
situation.
I'm
man.
feeling like it was more to it.
It was facade. It's facade.
He was about ready to do something. He had
Maybe.
something else
Because
going
there's
on that didn't have
enablers, just like
nothing
you
to do
said.
with it.
Yeah.
There's other people that allow
It's a
this
structure.
whole system. It's a whole system.
It is a structure,
man.
yeah.
Whole structure.
And it's like, all right, well, who else?
it's never
He did
one
something
He didn't do
against the
everything
motherfucker that
by
was
himself.
making
Yeah,
the rules.
it-
That's
in
what happened.
addition
Never
to-
one person.
Working and
It's
all.
a whole system. So if you when
That's
you want to
fucked
take
up.
out the people, like Batman works his way from the crony on the block up to the top. They stopped with Cosby.
I
Hey,
wonder
I
why.
rewatched
Yeah.
the Batman
I
on
wonder why.
HBO. That shit's still dope.
I haven't watched it again. I'm waiting.
Yeah,
and you
I
watched
did
the
need to
Joker
watch it
and the
again.
Batman.
Together.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a
you
double
might get-
feature, another
That's a
fly double
feature
feature.
now. That's a double creature feature.
Yeah, that's real.
That's a good one.
That's another one. I've been watching the animated joints for the past couple of days.
Yo,
like back to back.
Speaking of what, did y'all see somebody on IG or social media somewhere took Adam West and put him in the Batman trailer?
Yes, I saw that.
Oh my God, pull that
Yes.
shit up right
Yeah,
now.
I
It
saw
is the most
Somebody
hilarious
pull
thing
that
I've
shit
ever
up
seen.
right now.
that
Jesus
scene where
Christ.
he's in the dark and they're shooting. And
Yeah.
Adam West goes, Adam West.
Adam West.
It is classic.
Yo, R.I.P. Adam West.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what
Hey, y'all,
time.
it's that time. We gotta go.
Already.
We
Damn.
gotta go. It's been a
That went by
jam-packed
fast.
show.
Batman.
Been a jam-packed
There it
show,
is.
but we gotta.
That went by fast as fuck.
Yeah, we gotta get it. We gotta mosey on out of here.
But we got to let them see that.
Oh, that's dope.
That's hysterical.
This shit fucked me up.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, the old Riddler
Is this
too.
deep fake?
Yes, this is an example of deepfake. Well, this is just cutting scenes from the Batman movie and putting it in here. I'm mad that they didn't put the proper Catwoman in there.
So
but
let's do shout outs while this shit rolling. We can't just be sitting here all face.
True,
Yo,
true.
I'm Cosmo Galactus, man. Shout out to all the peeps that's watching this shit, that support all the Fly Nerd members in the fucking Facebook group. It's like I see the members is escalating. And just
Follow me,
growing
massive.
We
and
love
growing.
it.
We got a movement going, man. I appreciate everybody that support the Fly Nerd Group movement, and we're gonna keep doing it. We got live events coming. My man got D&Ds coming. D&Ds and shits.
we got bars.
You know what I mean?
And I ain't talking about lyrics.
Yeah, so catch us in the streets. Moxie here, Kai's here, Cochise here, Ambi here, Dot here, my man Hampton here, Hampton the Duck.
From the fucking Fly Nerd group on Facebook.
the
If
Fly
y'all
Nerd
don't
group.
From the Facebook group.
Yes.
fuck with
So,
us.
so y'all can come visit us.
Yes.
But yo, it's
come
been
and
a-
visit us.
They
It's
just
been a
picked me up
dope-
off the street. It's cool.
Yeah, I just bumped into him.
It's been a dope show. We love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. More Fly Nerd Group next week. One Love, the Intel Music Group. Sean Rocker and Jake, the intern from
Yeah.
No,
Ill State.
Jake from Ill State
Jake
Farm.
from Ill State
Farm.
Farm.
Thank you.
He'll stay
Say,
farm.
say my name right.
Oh, what's his name? Not yours.
Somebody get that guy a button.
I was speaking for him because he behind the camera.
I'm out, man.
Peace.
We out here.
Yeah, right.
Baby, 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 baby.
This when y'all get your rapping on.
I start off like that.